All right. Make sure we're going. We should be live. I like that. YouTube's got a new update going on. Okay. Must be connected to Bluetooth or something. Chat, can I get a 1? Can y'all hear me? Man, if I'm quiet, let me know. Let me know. I got a weird setup going, okay? This is not normal. This is not normal, but this is what we're doing. That's what we're doing, okay? I got my leg propped up over here, so I'm kind of looking sideways. And we're going to stream the game a little bit differently today. Positive is the sound should be spectacular. Downside is there's going to be a slight delay. So let me just lay that out there right away, okay? There's going to be a slight delay from the game, but it's going to sound amazing. It should sound way better than it normally does. So that's what we're at today. Okay, I see the ones in the chat. Let me make sure that we got the right game here. Loud and clear. Okay, cool. We may have to adjust that, though, because the game could be really loud. We don't normally stream like this, so the game could be really loud, but we'll make sure that that's right at 4 p.m. because you know how it'll be popping on late. Are the Lions going to start their starters? All right, I'm going to be honest with y'all. So this week has not gone as planned, clearly, okay, since the surgery. I thought that, like, for sure. I was like, yo, I'm gonna post some videos this week. I was thinking for sure Wednesday. I was like, by Wednesday, I'm gonna have a video out. That didn't happen. All right, so I haven't really kept up with anything this week. I saw we added a cornerback, and I was like, all right. But in terms of like content stuff, man, this week has been kind of just like a wash for me. Like I have really nothing. So hopefully going forward, we're in a better spot. And a lot of the stuff, a lot of the updates this week, I'm just unaware of a lot of things. So y'all will probably tell me about things today that I didn't know about. Like, are the starters playing? I don't believe so. From what I've gathered, I don't think so. I believe the Chiefs starters will play. The spread has went from like 6.5 to 9. So they're completely on Kansas City winning this game. Probably expecting to score the first possession with their starters out there. But I don't think we're playing our starters. I haven't found anything in the very little bit that I've seen of the Lions actually playing starters to match them. So I don't think so. Was time right? Okay. No, not wisdom teeth. I had the ACL surgery went down on, I think that was Tuesday. Was that Tuesday? Tuesday morning, ACL surgery went down. I thought I'd be out. I had to stay the night. And then Wednesday, like honestly Wednesday and Thursday, but mainly Wednesday, thing was way more painful than I thought. Not in a spot to actually like, hey, we can go make content and stuff. So like right now, that's why I'm sitting weird. I got the leg propped because I got to keep it like up. It has to stay straight. So I got the leg propped and that's why I'm looking real strange. Okay. Campbell just said on the radio they're starting Sudfeld. Diamond, I mean, what? You know what, though? I do look forward to that. That's one reason I was like, yo, we have to go live today. Because I'm looking forward to that whole situation. Also, at the top of the screen, man, gotta give a shout out as people are getting in here. Gotta give a shout out to BetUS, our partner for today's show and for this NFL season. We'll have the top link there in the description. Make sure I got everything right here. And the game should be coming on in like a minute or so. So I should be able to switch over there. Like I said, it's going to be a slight delay because of that. Because we're doing this a little bit differently. Move this over. It's not how I normally stream, but it's all right. We'll make it work. All right. Bam. Bam. But we're good. We're good. But no, hey, I'm excited to see Sudfeld today. If y'all kept up with anything between me and Easy, hopefully we get to do a show with Easy here soon again. But yeah, no, I'm fired up to see Sudfeld, man. I think he's gonna have a better performance. We talked through that. Shout out to anybody that watched the stock watch video I put together. Okay, it says the game's gonna turn on here in a minute. Again, there's just gonna be a slight delay because I'm technically streaming the game, so there's gonna be like a slight behind here. But we'll have the sound. It'll sound good. WBetUS. Yeah, shout out to BetUS, man. Shout out to BetUS, man. Big time. They've been doing their thing now for over a year. We've been working with them. What surgery? Yeah, ACL surgery, Jared. Yo, how'd you tear? I tore it playing basketball. I tore it playing basketball, I think. All right, they thought it was going to be like a knee sprain. Turns out, like, the thing was not healing. It was taking forever. Or I guess it was healing, but it never got, like, normal. And then I ended up, like, kind of buckling it again. I don't know what happened the second time. But they thought, like, yo. I think at one point they said I fractured, like, part of my knee. I don't know. But overall, I had to have surgery. So that just went down. What's the ups and downs with the team? Dose was doing up downs with the team. Yo, but seeing that gets you fired up. Like, part of you kind of wants to get out there. Okay, the game's coming on. So I'm going to have the sound. Just bear with me. I'm going to get the game audio. Y'all are going to love this. You guys are going to love the game audio. This is going to sound crystal clear, man. You're going to be like, oh, snap. I feel like I'm at the game. Maybe not. Maybe not like that. But it'll sound good. It'll sound really good. I just can't play it yet because right now it's just a commercial. You know how they do with ads and music. They do the copyright and all that stuff. Move this over. Ooh, this is going to be a good setup. It looks kind of weird. I feel weird laying back like this. There's going to be no standing up and cheering, but this is going to be nice. This injury, not going to be a starter. Not going to be a starter this season. Hey, this season, bro, I've already hit IR. Injury settlements at all. I'm looking for an injury settlement, though, because I'm trying to play again. Like, I'm not trying to be back on IR, is what I'm saying. Like, I'm not trying to get wave injured, be back on IR. I'd be looking for an injury settlement. Like, I'm trying to play the season. Even if it's not with it just is what it is. All right, I'm trying to get back out there. We're looking for a fast recovery. I'm playing for the playoffs. Okay, here we go. Let's test the audio. Okay, I don't hear the audio. Hold up. Oh, I got it too quiet. Okay. Okay, let me know. Can y'all hear it? Because I can turn it up a different way. Let me know. Like I said, we'll have to tweak this early in the game, but we're gonna get this right. What's up, Ryan? Hey, Ryan, I saw you, man. Ryan was the first one in the chat, I think. What's up, Ryan? You know what he said? The next one. I appreciate it, Phantom. Turn it up a bit? Okay, let me. Oh, shoot. Hold up. Gotta mute it again. Okay, but we're getting somewhere. This is going to sound good. Add some gain to that. All right, we'll have to test it when it comes back on. I won't test it during the commercials. That should be pretty darn loud, actually. Now that hold up, did that make me louder or did? No. That should be right. That should be right. I'm waiting for my wings to come so I can watch the game. While you are down with surgery, you Rad King, and I should play some COD again, bro. I'm down, man. This is actually the first day since surgery that I've been at the studio. I'll call it the studio. This is the first time I've been back here since having the surgery. So, like, I'm definitely down, man. Like, but I'm also, it should be turned up once it comes back on. How you doing, Eric? What's up, Ryan? But yeah, like, I'm also trying to get back to doing normal stuff too. Like, I want to get back to, you know, doing stuff, not just sitting there. Yeah. Yeah. What's up? Hey, Lions bad guy. What's up, Lions bad guy? How you doing, man? Tore ACL. But like I said, I'm going to look at this from the positive side. Now I'm going to have perspective. Like I'm going to have perspective on the recovery. You know what I mean? Like I saw the thing from McCarthy. Didn't they say like the rumor was that he actually ended up tearing, because I think he tore his MCL, they said. He tore that last season with Michigan, but he played through it. And then they said kind of like gave out on him. I don't know. I heard it like kind of roughly. But I'm like, okay, I kind of get that experience. You know what I'm saying? I get that because I've had that experience. My man said headed by NFL Plus. Yo, NFL Plus do be, it's nice though. Like honestly, it's nice. I don't even know what they charge me though. To be honest, like I thought I knew the price, and then I got like a receipt, and I was like, ooh, that's not what I thought that was. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm signed up for exactly. But NFL Plus is nice. I had you my fantasy. Speaking of, we got to get our fantasy league popping. I kind of forgot about that. I'm glad you brought that up. We only got a couple weeks till the season. I'm not one that needs to do the draft super early. I'd honestly rather wait. You know, I'd rather wait to kind of figure out what rosters are going to look like and stuff like that. But we still need to make that happen. Prayers up. Appreciate you, man. Turn it up. All right. Oh, I already read that. Hope your surgery went well and you're feeling all right. I mean, I think it went well. From what I heard, it went well. I wasn't supposed to stay the night, so that kind of stunk. But like, I don't know. Like, I don't have nothing to compare it to. I just know like now it feels 100% better than it did a couple days ago. Cause I was like, oh snap, is it about to be like this every day? Yeah, it's a lot better now though. All right, let's test the audio again. Y'all let me know. Should be louder. Oh. Okay, hold up. Now let me know. I don't know why I didn't do that the first time. Now let me know. Also, if it sounds weird, let me know too, because I can turn the game down. $7 a month. Oh, okay. What does it give you? It gives you all 22. It gives you condensed replays. I thought it gave you live games too now, like regular season, but I could be wrong on that. Jake Fromm playing? I hope so. He better be playing. I'm here for Jake Fromm. Let's get it going. Yeah, let me know. Just give me a 1 if it sounds good. Did you get a haircut? Nah, I didn't get a haircut, man. Well, technically I got a haircut on my leg, but okay, sounds good. Come on, man. That's what I'm talking about. What's up, Ken? All right, Lions kicking off first. Get the scoreboard right. Taking it out, and Louis Reese-Zammit will get it out to the 24-yard line. So the defending Super Bowl champions playing their first game at Arrowhead since winning the Super Bowl. Patrick Mahomes gets the start today. The Chiefs oftentimes do give their starters a series or two. The 3-time Super Bowl MVP. Little pop quiz for the viewers here. Most passing yards in the NFL since 2017. A lot of people probably think it's Mahomes. Jared Goff has the most passing yards of any QB in the NFL since 2017. Mahomes is number 2. Now, Mahomes' first pass of the game is complete. On the outside, it's Rashee Rice. All right, sweet. I got it now. The opening play of the game. Vildor out there on the edge for the Lions. Little low, but worse. All right, let me turn it up a little more. Of a stadium as we have seen in the preseason so far. There you go. Throughout a couple of weeks in the NFL. Just I got to mute it when doubt that it is the most filled up. You see. Oh, no gain on the play. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. ESPN is also taking its time here updating. We're gonna get that updated. It's taking its time. 2nd and 10. Little design rollout. Covered up well. Lions took it away. 3rd and 10, baby. Hey, come on now. Gets the start today. Take a look at the starting lineups presented. Yeah, nothing there. I saw Meek Robertson in coverage. They took that away. That was Vildor in the first tackle. Okay, we see you, Kendall. From this past draft, look at the this is a good start. Wow. Okay, so they're starting Pascal at DT. Josh Pascal. Is that what they're doing? Well, that wouldn't make sense. Why would they? Wingo out there. I guess it could. Getting to see a Meek Robertson in the slot. Is that Matthew Betts starting on the edge? Hey, I had Betts with 2 sacks, bro. He needs to cook. 3rd down and 9. Wait, how is it 3rd and 9? They didn't get it. He already threw it away. It might be an offside. Betts was getting heat, though. Oh, he's wide open. Ooh. Okay, big play. Big play. All right. Got to calm down. All right, that was a big play. Hey, yo, jerseys look good, though.
Absolutely. This guy is blazing fast, but right here, to me, this is just
they were man
coverage.
Oh, boy.
There's no
yeah, I mean, honestly, man, I don't know what Joseph is doing.
When you let Mahomes,
like, if he's in 2-man, I don't know what he's doing. He messed it up. But at the same time, that was Vildor 1-on-1.
More time.
Gave up the big play there. Okay.
Mahomes will drop back again here.
Well bringing 4 again. Yeah, they got all day that time.
Another completion. As Watson this time, the 28-year-old receiver, sets up the Chiefs in the red zone. A couple of chunk plays. That previous one of 39, and this one to 15.
The Kansas City Chiefs are known for their big plays, explosive plays, and wow, the Lions had them.
It definitely looked like a jump offsides. That was weird. That happened fast. That looked like a different front, though. That looked like a different front on that play where they didn't get pressure.
Back. It's important to try to leave them to only 3 points.
It's a little different than your
average. That is a different look. That is, yeah, Betts isn't out there.
Travis Kelce out there, Patrick Mahomes.
4-man front. Ooh, there's some push. Got 2 on the play. That was Iffy in there. Iffy playing like a backer. Who's maybe got in on. I mean, some of these guys are kind of starters.
Seen him in a lot of third down rushing scenarios. Ben Neiman had a really good game a week ago.
So same linebackers as last week.
Also on the field.
Oh, and they are playing Rakestraw today. See, I didn't know he would play today. I didn't know that.
Good to see Ennis Rakestraw out there.
So did they have Vildor in the slot there? No. No, okay. I was making sure. Right?
Keep an eye on Kelce here.
Lions showing man across the board. That looks like Cleo Dorsey at corner. That's not. That's not great.
Looks the opposite way.
He's bringing no blitz here. He just flips it away. Good coverage, incomplete.
The target in the territory of that pass.
Good
job,
coverage,
Ben Neiman.
Hey, straight man coverage. That's not bad. I mean, we gave up the one big play, which is, but I do like the straight man coverage because I feel like you get a. Yeah, I mean, you get a simple look. Like, what are we doing?
For the most part, we are seeing some
like 2 plays behind.
Shoot,
if you're behind, hold up, because I know I'm behind. All right, we got a 3rd down and 8. So yeah, it's Vildor, Dorsey, and Meek. It looks like at corner.
But you're getting some good
Lions bringing 4 here.
One of the best quarterbacks to ever do it.
Flips it out. Ooh, good coverage again. Hey, Betts, I feel Betts is present. That's all I'm saying. I might be hyping him up a little bit. Because I said he was going to get 2 sacks if he got more snaps.
He's excited about this year. He's a guy that I played with way back when I was playing with the Lions.
I'm not sure what that camera angle is. Okay. Who's that on the opposite side?
Patrick
that was Aku. Oh, no, that was
Mahomes
Uku. That was Uku, I think. Is that Uku or was that Aku?
Harrison Butker will come out to attempt the field goal.
I think that was
points of the day on the board for the Chiefs. I don't think anyone in this crowd has sat down yet.
What's up, Stephen?
This preseason matchup. And there are the first points of the afternoon on a 33-yarder from Butker. Dan Campbell and the Lions offense try to bounce back when we come back.
All right, mute that. Yeah, that was Uku. Okay, I don't know why. See, the numbers still confuse me, but I felt like Uku maybe had a little push on that one. Left tackle was holding around the neck. Dirty, man. And that was against Uku then. You saw a 40-yard bomb, and Vildor was playing. Dang. I would like to see that play again, though, because I'm trying to figure out what Joseph was doing there. Aaron Glenn has a tendency to play cover 1, so he probably had the ability to step down like he did. But if that was 2-man, bro, like you can't let someone run by you like that. Like I don't know what he was doing. Maybe Mahomes got him with the no look. It's very possible because I talk about Brandon Joseph, watching guys' eyes. Very possible that the quarterback no looked him or looked him off, and got it over top. That was nice though. I mean, honestly, I'm not mad at that possession. It was one play, but outside of that, they didn't really do anything. That was good. But like I said, I don't think we're seeing Enos unless he only played like 2 snaps or something. Or maybe we'll see him later. Hey, but I will say Vildor's tackling, right? The first play. Vildor will hit. He had a good tackle last week too. Kept him from picking up a first down. Make sure the audio is still good here. It just feels weird doing it like this. Should sound better, though. How was it not regular Kansas City playbook? They were throwing it all over. Okay, that was response to the last one. Yeah, I mean, that was good. You saw it felt like there Mahomes was really cautious of taking a hit. Like that dude was not holding the ball at all. That ball was getting out fast. My man was like, as soon as he felt anything, throw it. That could be different in a regular season game. I don't know. That's just what the vibe kind of was. The vibe was like, I'm getting the ball out of my hands immediately. There's no way I'm taking a hit. Because, like, there was maybe a little bit of push potentially, but it wasn't anything that, like, would have warranted the little flip to the running back on a 3rd and 8. So I'll give him credit for the coverage. It felt, though, he was being a little just, cautious. That, like, Sudfeld. Hey, that's cool. I'll be on my own. Watch Sudfeld cook, chat. Okay, and then keep in mind, if you're just joining, keep in mind, man, we're going to be a slight delayed from the ESPN scoreboard here, all right, because I'm technically streaming this. But the audio's going to be better. So there you go.
Calhoun awaiting this one. It'll fall into the hands of Vaki.
Okay, well, I lied. The audio's not good.
At the 24. So now for the Lions.
Oh, okay.
Battle for QB
now it's better.
Nate Sudfeld played the first half.
Oh, okay, now it's music. All right, I'm going to mute it again. Okay, we're good, though. I got to figure it out. See, this... Oh, the starters are playing. Unless this thing's wrong. This thing just said Jared Goff. I'm going to try not to look at the scoreboard, but it just said Jared Goff incomplete pass. So Goff is playing? Or was that Sudfeld? I see the Suddies in the chat. See, we got some believers. All right, I'm going to do my best not to look at that. Try not to spoil it for myself.
Should be good to go, barring
no, that's not.
Back for either the second quarter or the second half.
No, that's not Goff. That's Sudfeld. Okay, I don't know what they're talking about. Oh, Karlaftis was all over him.
Incomplete.
That one had a chance, though. Caden Davis got open. Looked like McDuffie in coverage, but a lot of heat off the edge. See, okay, it is Sudfeld. ESPN's just. But I will say, man, the thing that I'm looking for is the tackle play. Like, what are these backup tackles looking like? Because last week, that was the biggest disappointment, was that looked like a disaster. I want to see how that kind of comes together. Not a great start there. I'm not saying that was on a tackle. It looked like it was a tight end, maybe James Mitchell in there blocking. But immediately, Karlaftis got after it. All right, 2nd and 10. Sorry, I forgot.
Sudfeld back to throw again.
To the flat. Craig got out, reached for it. Picked up 5. Maybe,
out on the sideline. He's dragged down by Joshua Williams. But just to get Sudfeld's confidence going, really good completion there.
Sudfeld should have been 2 for 2 if the receiver didn't fall in the first. And right here, a really nice hands catch by Reynolds to make that and pluck that ball and get what you can here. But going back to the play before that, I thought it was a really nice route by Caden Davis. I thought it was a perfect throw by Sudfeld, but Caden fell down.
See, that's what I'm saying. All right, Golden Tate, we see you. Hey, he breaking it down. All right, 3rd and 7. No, they only gave him 3 on the play. Lions going shotgun here. 4 receivers. Sudfeld, quick pressure. Oh, he got it out, though. A little sidearm flick to Tom Kennedy, who sat down for a first down. Hey, we see you, dog. Chad, we're about to win this game, dude. 9-point spread is crazy.
Focus on the technique. Do what the coaches have coached you to do. Show improvement from the last week to this week.
I like the poise there, though. I like. Well, you can see that, you know, it was getting sped up. But I like it. It was solid. Get the ball out, pick up a first down on 3rd and 7. That's a good start. We needed that because that's not a good spot to be in to begin the game. That could have easily went horribly wrong.
Defense.
Whoa!
Still first down.
Now they're shook, Chad. Now they're shook. Oh, this game's over, dog. This game's over, dog. Kansas City, it's over, bro.
Here. The coaches have coached you to do a job for many months now.
Hold up, bro.
Show us that you can do that when bullets are flying. And then show
if you want to bet the Lions now, might be a good time.
Jump from your first game to your second game. And
the tides are shifting. Lions on the move up near the 40.
Flash guy. Be
1st and 5. Little I-form look. There's the toss to Craig. Craig's got a block, though. Ooh, broke a tackle, ran over a dude and got out of bounds. About 7 yards for Craig Reynolds on the toss. That was a beautiful wall created. My man put the hit stick on. He ate that. That's the definition of eating that. We see you leading the way, Parker.
You got Hesse leading them in.
Hesse's leading the way, but so is Sorsel.
The shoulder and lays the boom and keeps going. Gosh, I love that type of hard-nosed football.
There's an intensity about how Craig Reynolds enters the game and what he does
he's on one right now.
Gets you fired
got a good grab, ran over a dude, lines up to the 40. Oh, Neil gave him about 5. 45. There's the fade, one-on-one at Peoples-Jones. That one's incomplete.
One of them was covered up by Najee
That would have been difficult. That one really wasn't open.
I like the thought of this play. Get DPJ going.
I'm not mad at giving him opportunities.
Get him in a rhythm because that's who they want to be that number 3
yeah, I don't know what
receiver. A big body guy who can run.
We've seen that, though. In fairness, we've seen something like that. Not that. We've seen the back shoulders to, like, Josh.
We need a better throw from
It looks better than that, though.
I want to see
that was a disaster. That looked like a throwaway, and my dude was...
chance.
That was bad. 2nd and 10. Okay, let's regroup. At least he didn't, you know. They're going to bring a blitz. Quickly gets it out to the flat. Shane Zylstra. Got about 5. Trying to stay on his feet there. 3rd and 5. All right, see, I like the quickness. He's speeding up right now. We're seeing a sped up decision making here from Suddy.
Yes, they have options. And speaking about the offense right now, they're firing.
But Dan Skipper's out there today. Okay, let me point that out because I don't think he was last game. Dan Skipper's out there at left tackle. Kingsley's at center. Michael Neese at right guard. Yodi at left guard. And right tackle is still Colby Sorsel. They bring Kennedy over to the slot left. Trips left here. Little stack in the slot. This is a 4-man rush. Sudfeld, pocket collapsing. Rolling. Throws low. It's caught. For about 3.
After the
Who was that? Oh, that was Caden Davis? Wait, was Caden Davis that running back?
Davis, who has about 25 to 30 family members here today watching him. Kansas native.
How did he end up out there?
In this situation, I completely support going forward. It's preseason
okay, so they're going to go for
it. Get some reps. Let's see what our guys are made of.
I think he might have been a running back.
In the regular season, I'm not so sure you want to put
Maybe he just got out there.
MVP back on the field with a short field.
Right, Lions going single back on 4th and 3. James Mitchell motions over. 3-by-1. There's the jet look. Ooh, the hard count. Lions try to get him to jump. Now flag comes out. This might be a false start.
And
I don't.
got a penalty
Lions
here.
think they got him to jump, but they're gonna go false start. Ah.
It's going to be offensively. It's going to take the Lions back.
Well, they did get him to jump.
Big number 74. I thought he had something there. I thought the defensive lineman might jump first, but not enough to
go past the ball. They did jump.
cause him to jump.
Kind of brought Lions fans back to that fake punt last year early on in the first quarter
another punt.
on 4th down in their own half of the field. A gutsy move against KC in that regular season opener that paid off and was part of the guts the Lions played with all season long. But here, Fox, the former Chief, will boot it away.
Ooh, that one, man, that thing was almost blocked.
Hardman back to return on this. Take a
oh,
into the end zone.
Got away from him, man.
They do have flags down. 52-yard punt.
Kind of going back to Dan Campbell and being aggressive.
Did you call for holding on that?
Let's see what we got here.
It's a holding call.
Holding. Kicking team number 38. 10-yard penalty. We added into the play. First down, Kansas City. Timeout.
Okay. So
They got C.
all right. We're going back to commercial break here. Yeah, that was rough, man. He had 2 picks today. I mean, okay, I only saw the second pick that Daniel Jones threw. And to be honest, like, that was a nasty interception. I mean, he was working against, I don't know if it was their full ones or not, but Stingley made a nasty play. That's a legit defense, man, especially if they're playing their starters. But Stingley made a nasty play. I didn't see the first one. They had it going a little bit, though. Neighbors definitely still looks like a dog. They had that rolling when I was watching. And then I saw the Bears, but not the full game. I only saw the Bears really once they started moving the football. Because before it was 0-0 for a while. I think they were struggling to move the ball. And then I started watching. They had the DPI. And they had the big play to Odunze. I don't know how I could be at 2 places at once. Wait. What you mean? What do you mean? Where else are you? Fox top 5 player. Bro, that one should have been down too. That one should have been inside the 5. Here we go. And so we need a 4th down running threat. I mean, look, if Goff had legs, bro, if Goff had that ability too, but I'll trade that for what we have in Jared Goff because you know what I'm saying? Like, Goff brings a lot of things to the table, so I'll trade it for what Jared Goff brings to the table for us, and we'll make that thing work. We'll deal with the limitations because everybody's got them. I'll trade that for Goff any day. I mean, Sudfeld moved a little bit last game. In fairness, he got it going with his legs a little bit. But to your point, I thought the issue with Sudfeld, and we did the stock video. I just thought there were times that he didn't pull the trigger and he could have. Now that could still be the case. I haven't seen the all 22 of this one, obviously, but like I thought that's what it was. There were times where it was like he could have pulled it, and it doesn't even necessarily that maybe a guy was open, but it was just like, hey, just trust that the guy's gonna get open because it's the preseason. Like I get it, maybe he's not open now. But trust because it's the preseason that he's going to go open and give him a chance. That's it. Just give a guy a chance. I think you have to come in somewhere with a different perspective.
Brandon Joseph got the Lions
well,
fans
I'll say this. We're back out here on defense, and I'm hoping Mahomes is still out there.
His family was at that game in New Jersey.
That 9-point spread's disrespectful. Mahomes is still out there. They set up for a field goal last time.
He keeps playing like he did last week.
Lions second unit defensive fronts out there. There's a handoff inside. Good tackle. That was Ben Neiman with two on the play.
Carson Steele knocked down by Agude. Ben Neiman in the mix.
Really good job.
Two-yard gain on the
hole
play.
And being ready,
Ben Neiman was working too last week. Yes, sir, Ryan.
But going over to Brandon Joseph.
Put a running quarterback on 4th down plays. I mean, I'm not mad at that depending on the situation. I thought that about red zone too. Like we were like the 3.
And Coach Dan Campbell said he had a heck of a week this week at practice.
It looks like Isaac's out there at defensive end. Lions bringing forward here.
It's
good pocket. Takes a shot one-on-one. That's beautiful coverage. Oh, my goodness. Khalil Dorsey was running the route. Running the route for Xavier Worthy. That was Worthy, right? Hey, bro. Worthy was in a box there. We see Khalil.
Blanketed. There was nothing there. He stayed on top. Perfect positioning right there. Fantastic coverage.
Not easy against the speed of Xavier Worthy, who's already showcased it today, their first-round pick out of Texas.
Okay, here goes a key third down. Let's not give up an explosive play. Just keep everyone in front of you.
Right,
make the tackle.
They bring Ukwu off the edge.
Quick throw over middle of the field. That was near Amik Robertson. They found the zone hole. Looks like Lions went Tampa 2 again. They hit him right in the hole there. First down.
This zone was just so open.
They went Tampa 2.
It's not.
That's the only thing too, though. I would feel I wouldn't want my linebacker just dropping in nowhere. But I understand the NFL is different. They get a lot more spot drops. You got Amik kind of playing in between
right
there.
Now, you don't even have a feel for what teams like to run, where they like to be on the field. So right here, you're just kind of dropping the spots based on what you've been doing all camp long.
That's,
so
Golden Tate speaking for me, just dropping the spots, man.
Kansas City dropped their preseason opener.
Lions going back zone, same look here. Quick throw right back to it. First down again. That was basically the same exact hole he just attacked. So we went right back to the same exact spot.
We got a guy down.
Dang, that shows how good Mahomes is, though, man.
Right now.
Like a preseason game, though. Kind of straightforward, just attack. Oh, man.
The training staff comes out.
I can't tell who it is at this moment. 45.
Yeah, it's Ukwu. So we hope that Isaac is okay. Again, had a sack last week. We'll check on him when we come back.
Yeah, that's not good, man. Isaac Ukwu's down. We're going to go internet break again. Oh, boy. Oh, man. Well, all right. With that, let's give a shout out. And I'm going to use this one first, and then we'll come back and we'll take a look at the website. Probably more so for the second half. Let's give a shout out to our partner for this NFL season and for today's live stream, man. Make sure you use that top link in the description. Let's hear from Michael Vick.
Michael Vick here at BetUS.com. Get it all. Huge bonuses, great odds, a race book, live in-game betting, and a casino. BetUS, my online sports book and casino.
All right. I cut that off a little early, but it's fine. We're back. Shout out to BetUS, man. Top link in the description, man. We'll give them another shout out here a little bit later. It's only preseason. I'm not going to get mad. Nah, and that's the thing, too. You definitely shouldn't get mad over something like that. And I think Tate did a good job explaining it, which was nice. But to drop into the exact same coverage, I think when you think about vanilla, I think Tate kind of laid it out, right? Like, you can play certain coverages a different way. Lions were just dropping into spots there, and they ran the same exact coverage twice. And I think that's like one of those things in Madden. Like, you know how you play a guy in, like, the old Maddens, it would show, like, the play they just ran? And you're like, oh, stat, okay. So then you run the play, and then you, like, see the exact same look. You very quickly, like, oh, click the X button. The guy's wide open. That's what that felt like. Now, I assume the very next play that we come back from commercial, the Lions will be in man coverage. And it seems like that's where they've had the most success. Now, I gave the big play to Vildor. But that seems like where they've had their most success is man coverage. And I think especially like that with zone, because zones are just going to naturally have holes. So if you're not playing it specifically to its, like, unless you're matching that zone coverage, you got to be playing it for what a team likes to do in a certain situation. You can't just be running a zone coverage, or there's going to be holes in that coverage. And if the quarterback picks up on it that fast, yeah, someone's going to be open. Michael Vick, Scholar. Banned a year later. Ukwu went down, chop block. Oh, dang, man. Yeah, so that's not good. I'm curious to see if we play, what is it, Beauplan? He's still here, right? Beauplan, he's going to play maybe in that role a little bit? Or was it, not Beauplan, Summers. I should have said Summers. Yeah, Summers. We back? Okay, we're back. Here we go.
We hope it's nothing serious.
We're at the Lions 40 row.
We'll keep an eye on Isaac's status. Mahomes goes back to
There's a
work.
rollout.
Pressure coming from
They got it
Luka.
out late to Rice. Couldn't find it. It's incomplete.
Rice. Let's say hi to Danny.
Isaac
Lions
Upo
got upfield
recorded
quickly
his
on that
first
one.
preseason NFL sack.
I think that was
last
Mitchell
week. He
Agu.
was highly praised by Dan Campbell, who wasn't totally
Left him on block.
surprised
Wingo was
by
also
his
in
play.
that
But Upo's
second and
college career was really plagued with injuries, back-to-back seasons of tearing his ACLs. He told me, look, my mom didn't like me playing football, but I was going to stick with it because after football, to quote Denzel Washington, they got my 2 ACLs. I'm leaving here with something. I'll update you on his status in this game.
We got
Thanks,
Mitchell,
Danny. Love
Agu.
that.
It looks like
Denzel
Chris Smith
quote.
is in there.
The undrafted rookie trying to make the team out of Ole Miss.
With Makai Wingo and Josh Pascal.
Got it away.
With the bull rushers, a
Has
quick
it
pass
caught
into the
again.
slot. Dorsey was on that one,
tackle.
picked up about 6.
And it's Rasheed Rice on the
Third down and
It's been
3.
a lucrative drive
Really
for
seven.
Rasheed Rice. Again, the Chiefs
That was a good
oftentimes play their starters multiple series in these preseason games. We're seeing it again today as Travis Kelce comes back out.
I actually like the way the Lions are contesting all these passes.
Third and 3
Well, most of
coming up.
these. I feel
Another
like it's a good
scenario where
contesting.
these kind of younger blend of Lions players trying to make the team. Some
Make 'em
guys
work.
who have got
Third down
reps
and
in
3.
regular season games.
Zildor, Dorsey,
Getting
and Amik
reps
still at
against
corner. Same
one of the best
safety room.
quarterbacks to ever play the game.
Brandon Joseph
in these
out there.
30-yard, third and down
I think
situations.
he's with Iffy. I think there's the
Hand it
handoff on
off
3rd and 3.
on the
No,
fake.
oh, it's a, oh my gosh.
Mahomes
Of course, bro.
to Kelce.
They're gonna make a huge deal about that
You say
one.
you don't expect it.
My man did a behind-the-back pass to Travis Kelce, though.
They're just showing off at this point. Just showing
that's
off. I mean, a
crazy.
behind-the-back pass.
I mean,
on
it's a
third
slick play
down.
design, though. I rock with that.
Very precise.
The pass was low, man. He scooped it.
That's impressive. I'm not
That's
surprised.
that's a
but
nasty
we all
play
know that
design.
he's
I'm not even
capable,
mad at that. Lions,
And that's the only option.
Took
to
away
get
the
ball to
quarterback.
because he makes that
he
play
just threw it behind
overhand,
the
it's
back
getting
to Kelce.
deflected.
The setup
I mean,
was
that
pretty,
is
man.
Impressive.
The setup was pretty. But now we got to get a pick because
Pulling out all the tricks.
We're gonna
and
see that
stops in
everywhere now.
preseason game number 2.
we go to an end around to Worthy.
Here.
Dorsey
Xavier
sets the edge, but oh
Williams.
snap, he got a lane. Oh, and he stripped it. Ball's out. Oh, and he got back on it. That would have been perfect. That would have been perfect, bro. Whoever was flying out, that would have been, bro. That would have been money right there, bro. To have a fumble recovery on the very next play. Brandon Joseph jarred it out. Oh, and he landed right back
Good
on.
job coming in there, physical, with purpose, trying to get that ball out, and we did a very
That's
aggressive
what we needed
tackle
right there, man. All right, we're gonna get this back. That's the first down.
So close.
A lot of
You keep playing like
trickeration,
that,
a lot of movement
the
here.
ball's
from the
gonna
Chiefs.
come to you more times than none. I love the aggression.
It looks like Brandon Joseph who raked it out, too. Had the interception last week
They
and
go
nearly
empty.
forced a turnover there. Mahomes steps up.
Mahomes'
again.
first read is taken away by
Lofted,
Maven. Now
looking for
lately
Harvey
throws it
Miller.
away, and it's broken up by Amik in the back of the
By
end zone. I didn't know there was even a guy out there. Good
That's
coverage,
love
straight
Miller
man.
coming over from
Across the
Vegas.
board there. Amik with the
Could
PBU.
play the slot, could play the outside. 19 starts in his last 34 games over the last couple of seasons.
Good job getting in there, but regardless of what happens, the receiver was stepping out of bounds. It was kind of it appeared to be a throwaway because the coverage was so good by Robertson.
Mahomes 7 of 13,
I thought it was a
102
throwaway.
yards.
We see Robinson doing
Behind the
work.
back pass to Kelce for a first down in the mix.
Second down and
Just
10.
absolutely ridiculous.
There's the
Now steal.
handoff.
The guy trying to make
Outside
this
zone,
roster
scoops
for the
forward
Chiefs
for about.
barrels
Ooh, they
ahead.
only gave him 3.
Lions trying to come
Did they
up
even
with
give him
another
3 or was that
red
2?
zone
Hey,
stop
yo,
to
I'm not
release
mad
on
at the way the
Kansas City to
defense is
field
playing
goal.
right now. I'm really not, bro. I'm excited to watch this back. I like
We
the
got
way they're
another
working.
third
There's
down
some
coming up, and
trickeration.
we
They're
need
making
the
some things
Lions
happen.
to lock
But I'm not
down
mad at
on
the way
all
this defense is
cylinders.
playing. I'm getting a really good vibe from this.
I suspect that Aaron Glenn's going to call something to lock these receivers up.
Heck no, Brandon's making the team this year.
I would think
for sure, bro.
Patrick Mahomes is
They
going to
gave
be
him
looking
4.
to pass the ball based off the
I don't know.
spread.
3rd and 6 now. It's more like
We're
3rd and
seeing
7.
some motioning going on.
Lions showing cover 1 here. Now they
3rd
drop
and
out.
7.
Nope, it's still going to be
They'll
man.
dish it out
There's
to
a swing and it's
Steve.
blown up. We see you. Mitchell Agu. Lost him about 6. They're trying to get tricky. We ain't having that. Come on, man.
Practice squad last season vying for a roster spot. This is a good way to try to get it.
Right here, just completely disrupts the play.
Dad,
here.
I like the way this defense is playing, bro.
Without
I'm pretty
him
excited
there,
about
play
this.
might actually
All
get
this
some yardage.
horizontal movement.
Good job. I'm
And it-
gonna play bigger
We,
than
you know, that's what it
comes down.
is.
I
It's a
got
lot of
grit. That's what
horizontal movement. But the
Dan Campbell's
Lions,
teams are
outside of the
gonna
build
put
or
out
pass,
there.
they took away the
Grit,
vertical shot to
hard-working,
Worthy.
hard-hitting,
Here's
playing
another
hard
field goal
guys.
attempt on 4th
And
and
that's
17.
what I want to see consistently.
Butker from 37.
Kick is good, 6-0.
Got it. But the Lions do hold
Like, yeah,
up
because if
in
this
the
was
red
a
zone
regular
again.
season game, I'd be pretty happy with this. Like, okay, first 2 drives, 2 field goals against the Chiefs. That's okay. That's solid. second string against their first string, I'm very happy with what this is looking like, man. I really am. Oh, snap, Goff got a commercial? Another commercial? What is this one? Nah, this commercial look kind of wild, bro. They trying to clown us. Now, for real. And they knew they had nothing to lose. They're like, look, we'll just do the behind the back in the preseason. If it doesn't work, it's the preseason. It's not going to cost us, so nobody's going to care. They only had things to gain in there. Because it's like, if it goes wrong, it's the preseason. We're just trying things. They're not slick, bro. They're not slick, and I'm glad our defense responded. No touchdown on that drive. Talk about the field goal y'all took. Talk about the field goal, because that's how I'm looking at it, right? Like, that's why I was hoping we get a pick or something. I was like, let's just shut this drive down. Force fumble on the next play, that would have been great. But hold him to a field goal, I'll take it. I'll take it. All that fanciness, and y'all still had to take a field goal. I'm fired up. I'm fired up, dog. Chiefs got to prove something to me. That's how I'm looking at it. You know what I mean? Anyway, let's get the offense going. Let's get it. And that wasn't a bad first drive. It was a couple of bad first downs. The Peoples-Jones one was a bad one. The one to Caden Davis with the pressure, which, it looked like it was going to be a good result. But the pressure kind of blew that one up. So let's get a good start on first down. That way it's, we're not behind the sticks all the time. That's what we need to get going. We got to get some good first downs. Craig definitely had a good start. Also, after the live stream, as always, man, we're going to be on Bleacher Report. I'm not sure what angle I'll be sitting at. That's going to be the challenge. But as always, post-game show on Bleacher Report, man. Check us out. I'll have the link in the chat a little bit later today. A little bit later during the stream. Oh, Suddy's going to put some points. Hey, we going to put some points. Bro, I kind of wish, use BetUS, man. I'm just saying, this is a game that I would have liked to bet on right here because I just feel like the 9-point spread was straight disrespectful. The Chiefs lost their first preseason game by 13 points to the Jaguars. And it's like, y'all put that out there. You just kept raising it because, they're playing their starters and we're not. All right, bet. Even ESPN thought we were playing our starters. Okay, we're back. We're back.
The 2025 waitlist.
Also, please let me know, man, if I got to turn the game
access
up.
to the 2025 seat selection and early access to
it was a nice behind-the-back play. I ain't mad at it. Like, if we did something like that, I'd be fired up, too. But I'm just glad we shut that thing down. Because it's like, y'all had to take a field. Stu took a field goal. Y'all basically went for it to then still have to take a field goal.
They sit in section 120, row 3.
Like that, the view of that, I'll take it.
When you were playing for the Lions a few years back. He hasn't worn it since. It's framed up, got it autographed, and framed and ready to go. One of your biggest fans out there watching today.
Is that Isaiah Williams? Oh, my goodness. Isaiah lost the football. I think Kansas City got that one. They look like they had that.
Calhoun,
or was that Calhoun? That may have been Calhoun.
Brought it back.
That ball got launched, bro. Yeah, Kansas City got it.
We'll see what the
holy. Is that Calhoun? Oh, man.
And the crowd is going wild here in this preseason game. Gosh. Look at that ball, just super loose, like it's a loaf of bread. You have to have the ball high and tight. Ball security. I
don't even know if Calhoun
has
done that before.
There's nothing more important than
I can see why he's back there. It's like, hey, show us what you can do. We got Vaki leading the way. I still want to see Vaki get a kick return. Nobody's kicking towards Vaki. You know what I mean? I'm just pointing that out. Nobody's messing with that smoke. But yeah, my man, that ball went flying. Put that first string back out there. I want to see the defense again. Put the first string back out there. You can't lose this game. It's preseason. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, they put the backups out. Y'all really happy about 2 field goals? All right, cool. Carson Wentz is out there.
Secondary and younger guys. Going to get some experience against a really experienced starting quarterback.
Same defensive look from the Lions. Same second string. There's a swing pass. Amik Robertson. Oh, my goodness. Absolutely blew it up. What a play from Amik Robertson.
Yeah, I played with
on the bubble for the back.
Briefly. He's dealing with some body issues, so didn't get too much time with him, but big body, very strong arm. Him being in Kansas City could really help his career.
That was a pretty play by Amik Robertson,
bro.
I saw him launching downhill, and I was like,
he's
not going to get there.
Coaches,
this
could help his career and spring him to another 5 to 6 years in this league.
He started a total of 93 games.
Who is that at linebacker right now? Is that Summers?
Got a 2nd and 9 setting up in more than
average. Hand off inside. Oh, he blew it up. Whoever it was, gained a 2. Lions run defense playing well as well. 37 now.
What I'm seeing from the Lions right now is when they play man-to-man.
Yeah, that's Ty Summers off ball.
Locked down.
Pat O'Connor was in there on the play.
As Carson tries to throw to the flat, they're getting to the ball. Where they're coming in trouble is when they hop into a zone coverage.
See, bro, Tate's saying exactly what we're saying, bro.
So
Man coverage, they look good. They look good in straight man. And I'm cool with that because it's like
on the quarterback.
Man coverage is man coverage unless I'm, just playing leverage to a certain guy. You're playing good in man coverage. I can rock with that. That means we got dogs.
It's man coverage.
Now it's 3rd and 7. And this is usually where the Lions do play man. It's these touchdowns.
That's what they'll adjust.
Brandon Joseph rolled down 1-on-1 in the safety. They bring a 5-man rush. Lost it. Oh, he's got him open. All right, well, I said that, and then we give him the touchdown. All right. Huh. Someone's wide open. That had to be a big play. That had to be a big play.
The guy's fast.
He is.
He's fast.
Very fast.
All right.
I think we all knew he's fast.
Let me see that replay. Hey, hold up. Hold up. Let me see that replay. Yeah, it had to be a big play down. My man was wide open, man.
Do not want to let this guy get going.
Oh, no, he just took it.
He stops his feet.
All right. So
he just runs clean by him.
Little stop and go
like
worthy
he was
cooked to
sitting
me.
down in the zone, which got the feet of the defender and pew, right by him.
And Butker tacks on. 13-0.
You get a little flat foot and you start playing the sticks on 3rd and 7.
Touchdown. Total of 3 plays. Just took a buck 26 there. We'll be back in a quick 30 seconds.
All right, hold on. Oh, shoot. Yeah, had a little flat-footed, man. I mean, yeah, that's like one of the – well, that is just a threat in general. You kind of just have to be on alert with that guy because, yeah, I mean, if you start playing the sticks at all, I guess that happens. And Mike said, bet you has my head to crystal ball. Yeah. That's all. I'll take blame for that. I'm talking, some smack about man coverage, and they cook this.
Nate Sudfeld and this Lions offense trying to counter since they've been
we learn
on the field after the last
Lions
kickoff return
minute
for
47.
the Lions was fumbled. Looks like Tom Kennedy.
I want to see Rocky return a kick. He's back there. They're showing him now. Rocky's about to take this thing to the house. They're just saying, don't kick it to that guy. There's a reason they have been kicking it to him.
Remember that landing zone is between the goal line and the 20-yard line.
This one rolls into the end zone. Lions are getting that. Well, that one did bounce inside the corner.
You're going to see a lot of line.
Where does that ball go? Is that going to the 25?
Behind the line drive kicks.
Because that one did bounce.
Those are
before it got to the end zone, I think.
Behind those, you're going to just be able to barely catch the ball and have to go. Where it becomes crucial for the kickoff return team is that if they can get under that ball and get a running start, that's when it becomes dangerous. But someone trying to catch the ball as their feet are moving, that's tough. That's tough to do. So I understand.
Oh no, it's still at the 30. Maybe it didn't bounce there.
It's going to be interesting.
I thought if it bounced inside the kicking range and then rolled in, it was different. But they're still putting it at the 30, so I don't know if they're saying it hit the end zone right away or
if you can break through
it just doesn't matter.
Sudfeld back out.
Lions come out the gun, checking a single back now.
Not in the second quarter.
Rocky in the backfield. 2 receivers to the left. Couple tight ends in there. Play clock running low. Minute 47. There's the motion from Isaiah Williams. There's the jet handoff. Isaiah Williams gets upfield, spins off a guy. Isaiah Williams picks up 11. That's a pretty run after I want to say run after catch. That was just a pretty run.
One of the most creative minds in the business. We see it on display here.
This is a jet sweep. Give it to your speedster.
Yeah, that was a pretty run.
Get around the corner and
letting Isaiah Williams cook. Hey, Isaiah Williams, man, he was the standout receiver. This is also our
player of the game.
Let him build on that. And they're playing into his strengths. Like,
some crucial catches.
Quick pass here. Sudfeld drives it underneath the Peoples-Jones in the zone coverage. Picks up about 5.
Donovan Peoples-Jones again.
That's what they need, right? Like that's what we were saying before the fumble. Let's have good first down plays. That's good first down play.
Josh Reynolds, who's off to Denver in the off season.
I'm not mad at it if it works, man. If that's the best guy, hey, so be it.
Absolutely, he just looks different on the field.
I still like Peoples-Jones.
And Coach Dan Campbell said he's
clearly Lions coming out here 2nd and 5. This is a good spot to be in.
After a fantastic week
stacking up with Peoples-Jones, Isaiah Williams at the top. Motion's in Caden Davis. And Caden Davis, I mean, even when he's not, still got to look at the plays where he's not catching the ball. There's the quick play action to James Mitchell. Mitchell makes the guy miss in space, pushes it up to the 40. James Mitchell, second reception of preseason.
So Donovan Peoples-Jones in this wide receiver room. Of course, you think of starters, you think of Amon-Ra St. Brown coming off the Pro Bowl year. Khalif Raymond as well. Jameson Williams. We're going to talk a lot about him today, but that is your wide receiver.
We just got to get, man. First down offense looking better here. Lions, quick handoff to Vaki. Vaki bouncing around, picks up maybe 2.
And going back to the receivers, we know the locks are.
Webcam died. Oh, that's a good look.
Amon Ra.
Oh, shoot. Okay, my bad. Good look. Good look.
We're hoping Donovan.
Hey, let me. Oh, the quarter's coming to an end, so give me like a hot second here. All right. Let me actually. I gotta get the crutches out, dog, to go fix it. All right, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. We're gonna fix it. You gotta give me a second. This is a very good time for the quarter to end. It's a very good time. All right. Okay. All right, one of them fell. Should be back on. All right, we should be good. Give me 1 second. We're gonna flip it over. Get the leg right here. Not used to walking like 2 feet, but having to use crutches, so it takes a hot minute. All right. Okay. All right. I'll let that charge. I ain't even gonna worry about. Oh boy, now we look crazy. You know what? It's all good. It's all good. We'll make it work. Can that thing focus? Sort of. All right, we're back. We'll
Offense setting up in plus territory, trying to finish this drive off with some points.
Nate, back to Vaki.
Vaki, who made a nice
bouncing
cutback,
around.
but then ran into
Maybe 2 more on the cutback. 3rd and 6.
Vaki, the rookie out of Utah, transitioned from DB to running back pretty late in his career with the Utes.
Yeah, it just takes a minute. You know, I'm not as fast.
Not
as fast anymore.
There, held his camp in Germany, coming off the Pro Bowl year.
OG can, bro.
Training
OG
camp
can.
means a lot
Hey, it
to
works.
him.
You know, I'll give it credit. It's a great backup.
Every day.
It's a great backup. I wasn't here to charge it, so it makes sense that
Once
this thing
not
is
only
dead.
replicate last year, but make it
But
a
we'll
bet.
charge it now.
Absolutely.
Hopefully,
He's
3rd and 6. Here we go. Money down.
Looking to
Nice to
get
the
better
36.
every time he steps on the field.
There's a short motion from Caden Davis.
3rd
2
and
by
6
2
coming
look.
up. Who can set it up?
4-man rush. There's some
All in
pressure.
one, Caden Davis,
Behind
but
Caden
the
Davis didn't sit down.
Wasn't quite there.
He didn't sit
look
down.
like Davis was looking his direction.
No, not at all. That's a zone. So that's a
he
like
ran
a drive
right into the
route.
coverage.
You're running across the field. You see,
needed
you
to sit
feel the
down
zone.
right
You want to sit it down and get your eyes to the quarterback right away. So right there, sit it down. Don't keep running. You keep running versus man coverage, and that was clearly not man coverage. And Nate was ready for him. He makes that catch. Maybe he goes forward and gets the first down. Just a miscommunication there.
That's tough, man. Because he had a chance. He just didn't sit down. All right, we'll get another chance to see Bates. How long is this?
Warm-ups earlier today. Hit from 53.
Oh, my God. Did he make that?
Absolutely.
Bro, he nailed that. How far was that?
Again, Bates,
55, dog. Okay, it wasn't as far as I thought it was going to be. Dude nailed that thing. I was like, hold on. That thing looked like an extra point. Then it got through. It wasn't as far as I thought it was. But that was a heck of a kick, bro. 55 yards is good for Bates. Holy cow. Yo, that thing was nasty. All right. Lions get on the board. You're late. What's up, Giovanni? You're good, man. You know we had to change the camera. That's what you meant. 55. It was 55. But at first, that thing looked crazy. At first, he looked like he made it by a ton. But, nah, that thing probably would have been good from 60, to be real. That thing was nice. Okay. See. I've been noticing, though, man, Bates, when he kicks it, like, not every kick looks the same. I mean, that makes sense. Like, on Madden, it's not the same. But, like, when he kicks extra points versus... It doesn't look like his extra points would make it from 50, is what I'm saying. And that might always have been true with every kicker. It's just like an observation I took away from camp. Like, if he's kicking an extra point, maybe goes good from 42, something like that, but it doesn't feel like that would go good from 50. But it has a lot more arc to it. Meanwhile, when he backs it up, it's definitely a lot flatter. But that's why that one shocked me, because that thing had a ton of arc early. And that's what it looked like, more of an extra point kind of kick. That was just wild. That thing got up. Man. Go from 62. I'm going to disagree. I think it was good from 61. I don't know about 62, though. I don't know, man. I don't know if I can go. No, but, hey, no, it probably was. That thing did look good. I'm excited to see this defense again, man. It's been entertaining to see how this defense performs. This is a creative offense. You got a lot of movement. Hits 560 plus. My man Turbo's here. What's up, Turbo? He said he hits 550 plus, 60 plus. I'm here for it. Hopefully that means making all of them then. See, already, bro. See, I told you already. NFL behind the back pass, but they're not going to talk about that field goal. You know what I mean? Well, I guess they did score the next possession. But they were set up. I mean, they were set up. All right, Lions defense get back out there. Bates to kick it away for the first time today.
See the scoring drive there. So Bates with all the points so far for the Lions in this preseason. That Lions scoring drive is brought to you by Cure Auto Insurance.
It's a good drive, man. Honestly, the run play.
Jake Bates has a powerful leg. We've seen him hit 60 multiple times in camp. Did it in warm-ups. And now he's going to go with this dynamic kickoff to get this back underway.
So he put that thing at like 1 yard deep into the end zone.
His own
There's a
goal
kick
line is
for him.
out to the 29. Nico Remigio,
Where's
the undrafted rookie free agent out of Fresno State, will get the Chiefs set up here.
I don't know, man. We'll definitely try to get him on for a post-game show at some point. I don't know if we'll have one today. We'll have Bleacher Report right after the show.
It's important.
But we'll definitely get him on here soon.
The defense to get a stop and just limit these.
I thought about doing something like that, trying to get him on for a live.
They've shown
some
really nice plays.
Today actually would have been a good one.
One big one.
All right, Betts is back out there. That's what I'm excited
to see. Back in the game, by the way.
5 on the line. There's the handoff. I-4. Lions shut it down again. Is that Neiman? Gain him one? Maybe two. Maybe two.
Out of Tulsa, played in a couple of games last year for the Chiefs. They running back in now for them. For this Lions team, that D-line throughout the course of training camp, when you think of the starters, you think of guys like Aline McNeil up there.
Linebackers flying in there.
Has had a phenomenal camp, and it's been
that
really
was Ben
tough
Neiman, man. He's gonna be tricky to cut.
Trying to run the ball against them.
It looks like it's Ben Neiman out there now with Malik Jefferson. I feel like Jefferson's getting in a lot earlier. It's the same cornerback lineup. That should be a false start
on that left side.
Ben points it out. Yep, back him up. 2nd and 13.
False start. Offense number 76. 5-yard penalty.
I can see that, Jason.
If we're talking about the defense and what we're going to see soon, you got to be excited for how the Lions address the defensive line. And
I don't even know, man. I thought by everything I was reading when Turner was here, if you're talking about the kicker, he was doing better at kicker than Badger. So when they cut him, I was pretty surprised. But you might be talking something different. Is he doing well?
That makes it easier on the defensive backs in coverage. So I cannot wait to see him in September.
And it's Zach onto that with
the
improved secondary.
That's dropping into coverage. He's playing, looks like with Sam back
drops it off to Steele.
Check that underneath. On second and 13, they get about half of it.
Brought down by Khalil Dorsey.
Hey, that
good to see Dorsey.
He's dropping into coverage. He looks like he's actually expanding his role. But I'm telling you, and this is an opportunity for a guy like Betts to potentially overtake a guy like Houston.
A couple times with the guys you
if he can show
you can open up the playbook. You got Barnes, for instance, who can line up on the ball. He can drop into coverage. He's a smart player. You got Branch that can play safety, nickel. You could just do so much and confuse the offense.
And remember, it was the #2 rushing defense in the NFL last year. One of the stats that goes forgotten.
If he rolls down into the slot over Sky Moore. See how that goes. They bring a blitz. They take a shot one-on-one out wide. Fell a little bit underneath that. Vildor stuck with it, though, and it's incomplete out of bounds. He went to Justin Ross. Ross had about a step on Vildor, but he stuck with it. Credit to him. Forced him out.
Up there forever.
That one, it was caught, though. That one was close, man. That thing was tight. He contested the heck out of that. Left foot down.
One-on-one.
Right foot not down. Incomplete.
Good play. Just keep fighting. Get him out
there. Yeah, he battled, man.
Better job by the receiver. You want to hold the red line, which is around 4 yards from the sideline, so that doesn't happen.
4th down and 7. Defense does their job. Get a 3 and out.
We will take it.
Who is that? Cornelius. What's up, Cornelius? I feel you. Glad football's back.
Depth corner for the Lions.
From the 32.
Arises punt will be returns here by Isaiah Williams.
2 jammers on each side. Punt gets away clean.
Williams has had some dynamic
See if they can set up a big return here.
Williams,
wow, driven back to his 6. Takes it across the 15, 20. Bounces up to the 25. Not a bad return. 19 yards. Up to the 25 for the Lions to start.
Some different guys in the punt return.
We'll take that. Isaiah Williams is helping himself, man. I thought he was the one that fumbled, but, I mean, we haven't really seen Isaiah Williams' role, I feel like, expand beyond what the expectation is of what he could be. But he's doing well, I think, in his own role. He doesn't look incredibly, like wow, like insane, but he looks good. Looks like a plus player at the NFL level, man. He's doing his job. That was a nasty punt, though. Who's their punter? Is that Townsend? Is that his name, Townsend? Let me check real quick. Oh, that was Ariza. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Matt Ariza. Oh, okay. We know about some things there, but he definitely has a leg. He got all of that one. Matt Ariza killed that one. Okay. All right. Well, let's see. Let's see what we do offensively, man. To get this thing rolling. Let me get this game back on here. I feel like commercials are shorter, too, in the preseason. I ain't going to lie, man. Oh, Easy's in the chat. What's up, A-Good? He says A-Good. What's up, Easy? Easy snuggling with High Love Doll. See, that brought him out. I don't even know what that means, but you brought him out. For real. Okay. I think it's getting... Bro, I think it get leg over getting numb, man. We also got beats. We also got beats today. I think I found the best beat on the website. So we actually got hooked up pretty well there. It's actually still playing in the background. I got to turn that off. Okay, we're back.
Last week, Golden, you know what it's like to be a rookie wideout, the rookie dinners.
Oh,
you told me about wide receiver dinners. You get kicked off the training table one day. Oh, good memory.
You just had to take me down memory lane. Not so good ones.
Out the tunnel with me today. You were taking me through.
All right, 12-10 to play second quarter.
Nearly falling over.
Lions offense after the field goal
just
drive.
Fully immersed in the life. But going over to my rookie dinner, I will never forget. Mike Williams was our veteran guy, and he ran up about a $10,000 tab and was ordering fillets and wagons for his dog.
No shot Zilster, who was lined at fullback.
As a
single back now. Baki in the backfield. There's the jet.
He got his daughter a butter cake.
Sudfeld got a lot of room in front of him. He's going to take off immediately here. Caden Davis leading the way. Gets out of bounds up near a first down. Should be 10. That lane was immediately wide open. That lane was immediately wide open, man. They said Jamison Williams. Suddy with the wheels. We see you, Suddy. Hey, that's how we got going last game, for real, though. When he started to get some kind of efficiency, it was his legs. But that one opened up immediately. I do like the decisive there to just take off. Take the
transfer to wide receivers. There was a lot of work just to go into that alone.
So last week,
still out there with Mitchell.
We lost another quarterback.
Back in the single back look, 2 tight ends.
He could have been
outside
qualified.
zone.
Yeah.
He'll do anything to make a roster.
Flies through it, picks up about 3 to 4.
A guy who
I like how he
play
hit that
a key
hole.
role
Hit that
in
hole
terms of
a little bit
depth
more
and running back
determined.
this year. Another
Just get
dynamic
upfield.
guy.
That was a tough run. I like that.
I like Baki. He's just an athlete. I mean, the guy's played like 7 different positions and just goes out there and execute all of them well enough to be out here. I love seeing
Easy
it.
saw run.
And going back to Williams, man.
Easy will
Every
not
time
show
he's
up
about
for
to
a
get the ball,
post game.
I just get excited. You never know when he's going to make something
Pick up a
happen.
4. They gave Baki 4.
He made those position changes because he didn't want
Davis,
to disrespect
Kennedy,
the game.
Peoples-Jones at receiver. 3 receivers now. Mitchell in at tight end. Same offensive line look, except the left tackle's different. That pass is high. His feet out incomplete. I wish I would have been paying more attention. I don't know what happened.
That
may have been more of a throwaway. That thing was a disaster. That being said, though,
at Utah, because
it also looked like it was covered up pretty well.
In 4 different position drills at that pro day. Brad Holmes, hand over his heart, looked at me. He said, "I have never seen a prospect compete in 4 different drills," and that's what really captured our eye with Baki. He'll be a great depth piece on special teams and potentially in that running back room.
Yeah, they really put him through a ton of information throughout the course of that
no,
process.
Jamarco Jones now is above Giovanni Manu today, right? Is Manu playing or is Manu hurt? That could be what that is, but if he's supposed to be playing, he's just in above Manu. That was a good pass pro there, but he's coming in late, throws it low, incomplete. I'm trying to find Kennedy.
Just not much there.
He was matched up with Chris Rowland Wallace.
I don't know if there's anything else covered up. He had it good at first, but the pass rush started to come back in.
A lot of hand battles going on right here. Look at there. That's holding. That's, in my opinion, that should have been a penalty.
Hey, for real though.
Down.
Honestly, the guy open there was Mitchell.
But then again, the Lions are on the road, so I'm not surprised.
Kadarius Toney, who struggled in that season opener against the Lions last year, back to return this. Able to catch it and then gets out to the 25.
Posting back inside. Summers cleaned it up at the 25.
You talk about Toney.
Audio is awesome.
Very special.
That's what I'm talking about.
We'll talk more.
All right, well, we're about to mute it here because, copyright. We'll get the beats going. Let's keep the audio working good. Oh, the song just ended. Okay, say that it's not that good. I said not going to get calls preseason or not in case. I like Tate. He's a homer, and I rock with it. Also, shout out to Gold Tate for doing stuff for the Lions and not like Seattle or something. Let's start throwing that out there. That's interesting. I don't know where he spent more time. I feel like he spent more time in Seattle. Yeah, and that's on it. Hey, I probably should have put something in the community or something to be like, yo, this is why there's no content coming out. I just wasn't sure when I was coming back, so I was for sure trying to get back for this game. I was like, we got to get back for this game. But yeah, I didn't know, so I didn't know what to put in the community tab, to be honest with you. And I don't know what it's gonna look like going forward either, to be honest. It probably will slow down just a minute for a minute.
Plenty of time to go in this
we definitely got to be back.
Lions season.
The good thing is it should just keep getting better, I would think, and not have like a step back. But anyways, we're back on defense. What is? Hold up. Okay.
A lot of autographs earlier today with a bunch of Lions fans here in attendance. Flag goes flying before the generic Prince run. Another flag comes out as well.
And then beats up. Yo, I rock with the beats, man. The beats keep it going, man. It's quiet.
From our officiating
you gotta have beats, man, when it's just quiet.
Clark comes back out.
So y'all get to listen to the commercials. I don't,
referee
man.
For today.
I gotta listen to nothing.
I need this referee's workout plan. I tell you that. Jeez.
You've got a pretty good one, but Land Clark's got a better.
Man. Strong.
Who's
like
back
bull.
out there? Oh, that's a good one.
You talk about being able to secure a football. Land Clark and this crew built up.
There are 2 fouls by the offense. Illegal formation. Covered up at the end of the line. That penalty is declined. Holding. Offense number 19. 10-yard penalty.
All right, nice.
Play, first down.
Back him up. Take that.
All right,
I feel we've done a pretty nice job there. But we've been in good spots
there,
defensively.
Feels
like a lot of third and longs they've had to play out. Even their touchdown was a 3rd and 7.
Dan Campbell got a pretty good workout himself.
So we'll take that.
Looking buff too, coach.
Strikes me as a game day workout guy.
Yeah.
You got to the field 5 hours before each game. So, I mean, you were locked in. You just weren't hitting the weights like Land Clark and Campbell before the game.
I was doing my push-ups right before I came out the tunnel because I knew the cameras were going to be on me, so I want the veins popping out nicely. But that was about it.
I feel you. I feel you.
Or around it, so I don't know.
Not that I can relate to that, but I feel you. Carson Wentz back to throw. Dumps it off.
Route. Caught about 7.
Ben Neiman involved in the tackle again. He's been a bright spot.
10 to play.
Played really well last week. Meek Robertson was there too. Those 2 guys have really stood out on the defense so far.
So Kansas City right there is just trying to get that yardage back that they just given up. And that's exactly what they did. And coming with the veteran guys on veteran defense, you know kind of the thought process behind the offense. Okay, I'm thinking it's 1st and long. They're going to try to get some of that yardage back. So be ready for that. And that's what the Lions were ready for right there. And they just swarmed to it, made the tackle.
Different situational aspects of these preseason games.
I don't think we've seen Broderick Martin
to get reps with.
Or is that him right there?
Find out who wants these spots that are open. Oh, what
that's
a
good coverage by Meek Robertson again.
Speaking of spots
Lions
that
got
are
a
open, there's an open spot at nickel. And boy, Meek Robertson is making his pitch for.
That's a fantastic undercut. He's right in his back pocket right there. Carson throws it up, floats it so he can go up and get it, but nope. Meek Robertson just goes
Kadarius
up.
Toney. I was like, bro, why does that look familiar? Of course.
That's a fantastic job. I love seeing that type of aggression on the routes.
Hey, he's been on one, man, really outside of the touchdown. He's been doing his thing. 3rd down and 10.
With the Raiders,
another good spot
19 starts over the course of that time. 34
Summers in,
total games.
manned up against the running back. They showed blitz, and they went off sides. Or false start, we'll see.
That was Matthew Betts over there.
They had a couple guys jump, though. I think they got a
CFL.
Because even a Meek jumped on that one.
Had 18 sacks in the Canadian Football League last season.
Offside.
Yeah, got from offside. 3rd and 5. They were fired up, bro. They had their chance to get that sack.
3rd down.
And this is a part about being consistent and doing your job. It's 3rd and long. Why are you jumping off sides? Watch the ball. Watch the ball. Now you make it 3rd manageable with a very potent offense. Just play smart, guys.
You mentioned kind of staying in your role.
You're bringing a 4-man rush.
Too much in these situations. Like you said,
Haskell might be back in there too.
Who's had 93
career
starts, a lot of experience, an opportunity here, and a bit more of a manageable 3rd down.
4-man rush. Got a man open. Ty Summers in coverage on the back. It's incomplete. Overshot the wheel. Lions get a stop. Was that it?
Ultimately do get the Chiefs off the
another
field.
3 and out. I mean, it's like a 3-and-out kind of.
It's time for
more
the Lions offense to do something. I'm looking
Another
forward
good job,
to this
man.
drive right here. But
see, I'm pretty
happy
with how Lions
Williams
performing
back there.
for really 2 straight
Like
weeks.
I said earlier,
No
I
big
get
plays.
excited when I know the ball's coming to him.
Honestly, I'm with you,
83 is
Tyson.
out
I mean,
there. Get ready.
it might be kind of feel like they're
A guy
limited
that's
on
fighting
options,
for a
but
roster
I'm with
spot,
you
whether
there.
it's on special
A lot of
teams,
them meet.
receiver, he's putting in the work.
He's created his own
Because they said
reps
Rakestraw
in
is playing, but
practice
Rakestraw
on
doesn't look
punt
like he is
return,
playing.
catch him off the jug machine.
It's caught at
Now
the
he
8.
gets to
Isaiah
do it in
Williams
the
on the
real
return
game.
makes the first guy kind of miss. Oh my goodness, spin around.
Barely
Now he lost the football.
towards the tail end, though.
I think that was legit fumble, but I think the Lions also recovered there. He was trying to do a lot. CJ Moore got on it. Maybe a 2-yard return.
A good effort and more recovery.
My man was doing everything I could to
effort.
not go down.
The want.
He lost the football.
Absolutely love it, but you have to be smart.
Woo,
The
that
most
would've been
important
tough.
thing is the ball. Ball's out like a loaf of bread there. See, if just trying to make something happen, you got to know when the
He may
fight
have
is
been down.
over. Ball
No, he
comes
wasn't.
out
He
right
wasn't.
before his knees down. That indeed was a fumble,
Oh boy, that's not good.
Cam
but
Jones
that's why you get on every ball.
Stop CJ Moore getting on that one though. We did not need another defense.
in there again for the Chiefs.
And you see Coach Randall over there talking about high and tight, buddy, high and tight. It's all about the ball.
All right, back
They
to
give
the
it to
ground game.
Vaki.
Rocky,
Hole up
outside
the middle.
zone.
Got a decent chunk
Picks
on
up
first
4.
down.
I like how he's hitting the outside zone, man. He's hitting that with some conviction.
Like I said earlier, Vaki, I just love his game. He's got enough wiggle, but he's got some power, and he explodes through the hole. Very nice job by the offensive line of getting him something to work with. Positive plays, positive plays.
He grew up the youngest.
Yeah,
in a
honestly,
family
man,
of
give
11
credit to the
kids.
offensive
Unit
line because there
Vaki
is some movement.
said it
It's
was
that
like
right
being
side of the
part of a
offensive
football
line both times.
Jeez, they had
I think both times on the weak side too, and it's Sorstal, it's Michael Neese, it's Kingsley. Those were the guys, and those guys were all performing well last week too. And this is honestly a team that the run game should have some success. You look at their interior, go back to the run. They try to get out wide here. Vaki makes a good cut, gets upfield, picks up a first down. That was probably the best run we've seen today, I think, outside of the Jets. 6 yards there for Vaki.
Into the ground and
That
got
was a pretty
vertical.
run.
That is
That was
special.
pretty, dog. I ain't gonna lie. We see you,
Nice.
Vaki. Hey, I tell y'all, Vaki's gonna be special. You know what I mean? I got on that. Hey, join early.
Vaki
Join
with
early.
5
Lions
carries,
quickly back to the
19
line.
yards.
Vaki gets out wide.
And
They
some
go
big
empty.
ones.
Yep. Empty
7:45,
backfield this time
second
for
quarter up to the
Sudfeld.
22.
Fresh set of downs.
Lions will
And a
throw.
good pocket.
Goes underneath to Isaiah Williams. Makes the grab. Gets out of the first tackle. Makes the guy miss. Spins upfield near the 40. Gets delivered to the ground at the 39. It's about 17 more.
And now he's out near the 40. Good chunk.
My
play.
bad. My bad. I got you. My bad.
This is a
what
sail
you're talking
across
about?
the route, stop your feet, and get
And you
across the
show
field.
the field
He
view.
had options, and he just
Yeah,
kept
my bad,
going
my
because
bad.
he beat the defender so bad. And
Beautiful though.
you get on the ball. And
That was a
he
great
does
pocket
the
as well.
rest.
Give credit to the pocket
Fantastic
there.
play call, fantastic play, fantastic throw.
Gain of 17. You said the Lions
Yeah, it
need
was a
some
pretty
momentum
pocket.
on
He
this
had
drive.
literally all day
Well, they've
to
got
wait for
some
what looked like a
room
jerk
now.
route. He had all day there. Now the eye for him. There's the play fake.
handoff to Vaki.
Got
Go
some
down
time.
the
Drives
seam
it over
for
the middle of the
Davis.
field. That pass caught. Kaden Davis. Kaden Davis gets a block. Kaden Davis could go. That's going to be a touchdown if there's no flags.
Of the preseason
Bam!
for the
That's what we're talking about.
Bye.
That's what we're talking about, baby. First touchdown of the preseason. Come on now.
61 yards.
That's a pretty drive. That's a pretty drive.
The Kansas native who's got about 25, 30 friends and family in the crowd today showing out.
Right there, we saw. The
See, I
stride
couldn't be a commentator, dog, because I
and we
clap
saw the
after every good
hands
thing
at
that
work.
happens. He'd be like, bro, why is he
and
clapping?
the yards after the catch.
Fire it up. I don't know what else to do. Good job. Hey, good job. You did good. That was beautiful.
Now Bates going to
That's
tack
beautiful.
on
We
the
see you.
extra
All right.
point.
Extra point on the way. Let me look at my notes. That was a pretty drive all around, man. And he missed the extra point.
That was exhilarating.
Yeah.
Got a little
Yeah,
offense on the
there
board
it goes
going
right there.
The first touchdown.
Well,
of
he's
the
made a couple from
preseason
50 and he makes
goes
the extra
to
point.
Caden Davis.
I like it, though. Caden Davis is a dog, bro, so I'm
Up
glad
at
he
the
was the guy
top.
that made the play. Peoples
Over
Jones
route.
got the block, which
and
was
just
nice.
breaks it off.
Oh, that was a
Elite
complete setup,
focus,
though.
'cause I
Now,
know
that was a
he
complete
felt
setup
number
for Davis,
39
though,
there,
for
and
sure.
He still focused and made the catch. Secure the catch, get down the sideline, and we got points on the board. Perfect throw.
Beautiful setup, man.
Great
Beautiful
focus.
ball. That was money. What I like about that, though, probably the most, and even though I can't tell you individually, it had to be the O-line, man. Because even on that shot plate, the ball was out fast. It looked like it was going to be set for longer, but it felt like they were confident. They were in a rhythm. It was early down. They trusted the O-line. Tight end picked up the edge. I think it was a tight end. He handled it. And, the shot got out cleanly. I like the way that the offensive line handled that whole drive. That was good. Now, the wide zone play to Vaki felt like that one could have been blown up, but it was a great cut. That's the point of the zone, man. Read it, get upfield. Vaki did his thing, kept us on schedule instead of a TFL.
And put what they've learned in practice.
Now we'll kick it away. So we keep it inside the one again. I don't know. They keep taking it out. I think this is the preseason. This is a good return, though, man. Broke a tackle. Joseph pushed him out of bounds to 36.
All right, so you see the scoring drive there.
I'll take
plays,
it,
89 yards,
I'll take it, man.
157.
That's where the money is.
That is brought to you by Cure Auto Insurance. The 61-yard
61 yards. Oh, man, we needed that.
Caden
We
Davis.
needed that. Williams maybe a keeper?
When you have an explosive play, that's always going to spark and raise the percentages of you scoring points.
I also could see this being one of those years, where again, like the Lions go really light at receiver, and are like, we really couldn't separate somebody.
1.5 a quarter of explosive plays because
I still think Peoples-Jones has a good chance to make this team.
The higher percentage of
scoring.
But
honestly, man, like they're coming together, which is good. We just got to see more. So keep giving those guys reps, man. Like defensively, we're seeing the same look basically that we've seen since jump. With a couple rotations on the defensive line, with Pat O'Connor, Chris Smith now at defensive tackle, Uku and Agud on the edge. But the same secondary look again. Lions dropping his own first play. There's late pressure. That might be a hold. Uku drew a hold there. And Ty Summers just shut it down. Oh, my goodness. Gained it, too.
Nice tackle from Ty Summers.
Yeah, the coverage looks so much better.
Offense number 75. 10-yard penalty. Good play, first down.
The coverage is definitely on point, man. That was
wide receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown made the day of a local hero in Detroit this past week at training camp. Last month,
I've heard they mainly did
John
it for. I thought before it was just to get more kickoff action because like it was kind of dead, which I was on board with. I've also heard their reason was mainly because of injuries.
John Agnello jumped into action, went into the water, smashed the back windshield out, and was able to get the woman from the car and bring her home safely.
First and 20.
This past week at training camp,
same format front. Oh, what a get off there by O'Connor, but it's a handoff. Oh, he's got a big lane. Breaks the tackle. Got a first down. Lions trying to track him down. Is that Iffy Melifanu? Okay. That was very strong. Huge game there.
Incredible story of the Agnello family.
Yeah, they got us on that one, man. I don't even know if that was for delay or not.
And really cool to see Amon-Ra get involved there and made his day.
They got us up here big time. We got blocked up at the second level. Was that Bo plan?
Got to make that tackle before he gets started. Once he gets going, it's wide open. That hole is way too big, in my opinion.
41 yards is what it creates, and now the Chiefs set up at the 34. So multiple times, Chiefs have gotten into the red zone, and the Lions held them to 3 points. That would be big
here.
Bow
and Summers at backer.
Keep it to Harrison Butker coming out.
Summers Fields
and possibly still give the offense some time to work. Ingram in the game at running back now for Kansas City.
The red zone is a place where the Lions have struggled in the past. They were ranked 29th in the red zone, and they've addressed the D-line and the cornerback position. And so far, once the team's gotten into the red zone, they've been good at stopping them and limiting them to 3 points. But right now, we need the Lions to push them back and get them out of
2nd and 6.
field goal zone.
Betts now comes back in with Uku.
Range.
No plan stacking up on the tight end. On-ball press here. Line showing man across the board. There's a 4-man
6 seconds on the play
Quickly
clock.
gets the fade out. Vildor's in a good spot. It's incomplete.
All game long.
Yeah, nothing there. You can't give him a flag on that. 3rd and 6.
They won't get one. That was Vildor over on the coverage. Kendall Vildor's had a good game.
The fans not excited about the no call, but I don't see much right now.
Bro, the ball is out too quick, man.
Really good job at just forcing him to go to the sideline. They're both hand fighting. No issue with that. That's coming from a receiver. And I'm always looking for a pass interference flag.
You've converted to being on the side of the DB, at least in your replay side of your career now, analyzing replays.
Yeah, just
gradually shifting over.
Yeah, let's not get used to it, though, all right?
I can feel the pain in your voice, the nostalgia in your voice.
Kansas City, the first of the half.
Kansas City takes their first time out of the half. Now we can get some strategical situations going here. Under 5 to go. We'll step aside for 30 seconds.
Let's do it. Oh, shoot. No. Mute. Stop with the beats. It's only going to be 30 seconds. Yeah, Uku's back. It's great to see that. He's got to work on extra points. I mean, the days that I've been there, I've seen him miss, like, easy kicks. Like, I remember one day he was missing a lot of just easy stuff. But you always see the leg. You always see the good, big leg. He's had ups and downs days. I mean, I'm cool with it. You miss an extra point. That's, it's going to happen. I think most kickers that started the season have probably missed at least one extra point a season. Hopefully it doesn't become a consistent thing. But if he's giving us the 50+, like, I'll take a couple, but not a lot. Just a couple.
And get the offense back out on the field.
One or two.
With 3 timeouts to work with and still plenty of time in this first half.
Wingo's out there.
61-yard catch
Betts
from
on the
Kaden
edge.
Davis. They got the line.
4-man rush. Oh, my gosh. Betts absolutely destroyed the right tackle. Oh, my gosh. That was immediate, dog. The inside swipe. The first sack from Matthew Betts. The first of two. The first of two. Easy. I hope you're watching, dog. That was disgusting. That was disgusting. He absolutely cooked the right tackle.
I'm just going to beat you, bro. I'm just going to use my quickness.
That was such a agile move, bro. That was so quick.
Fantastic play, and that's exactly what the Lions
all right,
did. Try to push them out of field goal range. This is
got a fourth down and long now.
By any means. Put the pressure on him.
That's about to make this team, bro.
It'll be Butker.
Straight up. Chad, we were on to something.
Very deep. He's got a big leg.
We made the long field. I don't want to speak too soon, man, but I think we were on to something. I think Betts is making this team, bro. Like, the whole James Houston thing, Betts is showing that he can play different, that he can add flexibility, at least a little bit where they're dropping him into coverage. Woo, let him get one more. Let him get one more. This dude's making the team for sure. Lock it in. He gets one more sack this game, he's locked in. He's making the team. The best bet was 2 sacks. It was 2 sacks. He needs 2. I hope they keep playing him, bro. They better not sit him down now because he got one. Hey, he's done. No, we didn't do a Sudfeld bet because we talked about it after. We didn't have like a stat. We didn't put like a stat on it, like a touchdown or something. We didn't put a stat on it. Yo, we thought, hey, maybe double or nothing on Sudfeld though. We'll have to do one for a future game because I don't know how we bet a quarterback, but we'll come up with something. Is that hot sauce? That hot sauce. And I'm not doing. Hey, I'm not the hot sauce guy. Here's the kickoff. 4 minutes to play. Oh, perfect. 4-minute drill. Back to return.
Kennedy
this is
catches this one.
Let's get it.
Oh,
that's not Baki. That's Kennedy. All right. Got to the 26 and went down. He got what was there. That's actually like Kennedy. That literally that kick return was Tom Kennedy, man. He's gonna do his job. He's gonna get you to the 26. Let's go.
This opening half. Offense trots back out.
3:55. Offense down 7.
The last series of the day for him. If we do see Hendon Hooker in the second half, again, we're expecting to see Hendon Hooker if there weren't any setbacks.
I did hear that. They were expecting. Hooker was expected to play today. So I don't know. Maybe we'll see a little bit of Braun at the end.
He practiced one day this week, had a smile on his face. Looked like he was ready to go. He's strapped up with the helmet on, so all indications point
toward him. Nice too.
To
be honest, yeah, Ugu's been consistent too.
He looks hungry. Anxious to get out there. I
just think Betts got a lot more in the tank as a pass rusher, personally. But play fake, little zone fake. Oh, that is picked off. There was pressure was there. He ran the route for people's Jones, bro. That dude was not open at all. Holy. I got to see a replay. My man was not open at all.
All over it was Keith Taylor.
Fairness to me, when I say that he needs to give his guys a chance regardless if they're open, I got to accept that you're going to have that result sometimes too where they're not open and he just throws it anyway because that's what I wanted him to do.
You see Caden just striding.
But my goodness, like that,
there's nothing there, bro. It was almost like the cornerback ran the route for him.
I mean, go to tape. I just said it. You know what I mean?
Just to chuck it up and let him run up under it. But you can't throw an interception on the first play of the drive right before the half. That's
So
unacceptable.
my take. I have to live with that because that's what I said.
Second turnover today.
That's what I said I wanted to see him do.
Oh,
And he did it. Oh, my gosh. Khalil Dorsey blows up a screen, a loss of 5.
Just blasting him. Just bulldoze through the blocker.
Absolutely
Get to the receiver. Make a play. He's playing angry right now.
Little vengeance. On Tony.
Shed the receiver trying to block him. A perfect form tackle. Shoulder in, heads up. And that's what we call a TFL, tackle for loss.
Probably one of the under
Dorsey's a problem,
corners amidst
Dorsey's
a really
problem.
deep
He's just getting
quarterback
better, too.
room for the Lions.
He's
Chiefs
throwing
stretch it
off a
out.
good last year, too.
There he
Lions
is,
run stuff there
inside
again. I think he gets stuff right at the line. That was
Gets a
Broderick?
couple of those yards back. Prince with 3 minutes to go. Lions still with 3 timeouts.
First time Broderick's out there
If he can get
today?
a quick stop here. I mean, Butker's got a leg, but this would be very, very deep.
3rd and 13 at the Detroit.
I think this is probably just
That's a
outside
defense,
the
man.
range.
3rd and 13.
Kansas City is
So
probably
Pascal's
just
back
trying
in
to
now
walk
with
away
Wingo.
points. When you get
Bet's
to the
out there with
third,
Ooplu.
13,
It's your
14,
chance to
15,
get after it again.
it's just hard. You don't have many plays in your playbook.
Pascal's
so
been
right
getting
now,
these looks.
I would imagine that
Keep
they're
it
going to try to
simple
get
for him.
6
And that's where I like him the
7
best. I like him
yards,
on the
maybe 8
interior, not
yards
on
to
the
get back in the field goal range.
Yeah, they set the running back over to Bet's side here.
Explosives on 3rd down.
They get the ball out late, inside pressure. Vildor in coverage. It's incomplete deep.
Stride for stride, Vildor running down the field that time with McCole Hardman.
Very nice coverage there. Or
That's it.
the
Defense,
Kansas
man.
City Chiefs
Defense
can
been
just
on
throw
him.
it down the field and let it be an incompletion. And here we go. And guess who's back there to receive?
Your guy, 83.
That's right.
Williams.
That's right. We need a spark right now. But overall, really nice job by defense. Quickly coming back on the field and forcing a 3 and out. Very nicely
Right, 4th
done.
and 13.
Punt from Ariza.
Ooh, that was weird.
Williams awaiting it. And it'll soar over his head. Chiefs will like where they have pinned the Lions. But now
Vildor's doing his thing, man. He's doing his thing.
For the
Gave
offense
up the big
to
play early.
redeem itself.
Maybe he should have had safety help. And then, since that, he's been doing his thing, man. Straight man. That's always been the thing with Vildor, man. He's going to contest. He's going to contest. He's not playing against your top receiver. Well, he's played against some of their top receivers. But he's going to contest. It's just about making plays on the football. And, he finished on the vertical pass. That's always been Kendall Vildor, man. That's why it was so nice to bring him back on the deal we did as like a competition piece.
Play.
Cornerback depth is crazy.
Positive play.
All right, here we go. Line from the
Find
12.
rhythm.
Oh, they put him at the 12.
Other than the most recent throw, there had been a lot of positives from Sudfeld in this
Vaki.
game. Back to Vaki, getting down some reps in his second preseason
Time behind the left
game
side of the
in the Lions uniform.
Yeah, hey,
It's
Matt
important
Ariza
to
doing
find
work. He doing work. That's
a
facts.
rhythm.
2-minute warning.
That 2-minute warning you talked about, but still 3 timeouts from the Lions after this when we come back.
All right, with that, we got a 2-minute warning, man. How about you check out the sponsor of today's live stream, but also for this NFL season, BetUS, man. You can use that top link in the description. Right now, it's in the description. If it's not there, reload your page. It should be there. And we're going to hear from Michael Vick about our sponsor for this NFL season, BetUS.
Michael Vick at BetUS.com. Catch an incredible 125% sign-up bonus on your first 3 deposits, plus 10% gambler's insurance. BetUS, my online sportsbook and casino.
All right, I think I ended that one much better. Okay, we ended that one much better. Let's see. My leg is getting super stiff like this, bro. Let's get some beats going. I like this beat. This might be my favorite beat. Y'all let me know. This beat's tough. DBJ will step up. Yeah, he needs to, man. He needs to, because as much as a fan as I am of DPJ, this has not been a good preseason for him, in my opinion. For my expectation, it hasn't been. He had the 1 reception last week, had the 1 today. But in terms of just separating, it's been poor. It's been poor, man. I don't feel great about it. I don't feel like anyone's taken the job or a job there, but he hasn't done well to me. get the link in a second here for the post-game show. Yeah, they could, man. I mean, like, y'all know I'm on the, what's it? I don't know how he's done. I don't even know if he's played in the preseason, to be honest. No, they played their start. He might have played. Speaking of Houston, who's that guy that we talked about? Yeah, his name's slipping my mind big time here. The former Ram. I can't think of his name. All right, let's get it. We're back.
7 with 2 minutes to go. Golden, this a little funner when you got a competitive game. Some offense flowing, right? Week 2 for you. Sounded good.
Yeah, I'm just glad this game has started off a lot better and quicker than last week's game. It was tough. The conditions, the 3 and outs. We've got plenty of action happening in this game, and it's going to start right now.
Second and
with
7.
A drive for a touchdown.
See which receiver can get it going.
Manifesting it into existence.
And in the zone, there is pressure. Sefo gets it out there. Way to just get that one out, bro. There was
that sequence.
Someone got cooked in the interior.
Pressure
3rd and 7.
brought there. Now Dan Campbell thinking about this upcoming 3rd down here.
Good job getting that ball out. 1, to stop the clock, and 2, not to take a sack.
That would have been a problem. If they had taken a sack, there would have been a problem.
Right now, you got to think about trying to get
I'd like
this
to see
first
replays
down,
on the
who's
O-line
at the hot
stuff.
hand.
We're
I'm
looking
at
right
Isaiah.
I thought you
All
were
right, 3rd down and
there.
7. Caden Davis, Peoples Jones, Zay Williams in the slot. Mitchell in at tight end.
So we're thinking zone.
To the right. Vaki releases.
Good protection.
That's who gets the ball, makes the grab. Vaki takes off. Oh my goodness, there he goes. Vaki 25. Gets up to the 30. Powers forward to the 35. Sione Vaki is built different. I'm trying to tell y'all, man, that dude is going to be special. That dude is going to be special. His first reception is one of the biggest plays in the game.
You had Isaiah right there in the slot, but Vaki gets the ball in his
Bro,
hand.
Vaki's going to be a big-time problem, dude.
It looks so
Lions quickly back to it.
Gain of 20.
Right back to Vaki. Another grab by Vaki. Makes another guy. This goes Vaki. 50. Pushes ahead to the 49. Hey, bro, just throw to Vaki every play, dog. I'm trying to tell y'all these guys are special, man.
Vaki. Keep eating.
My goodness,
just being
bro.
available, get the ball in his hands, and let him do.
I should have been wearing my Vaki shirt today, dog, but I kicked it to the dang closet. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 for the 49. Isaiah Williams, that's a great grab.
It is your guy, Isaiah
Go route,
Williams.
working back to the ball there. Did he catch it?
Under a minute to go.
Detroit, the first of the half. 30 seconds left.
Lions use a burn a timeout there.
Great ball here, but look at the hands catch.
Yeah, that's a beautiful catch
right there.
That's a
With
beautiful
the
catch.
defender
And that's the kind of thing where Isaiah Williams, to me, can show things that we know that you're good after the catch. That to me is, I understand he can run across it. That's to me where Isaiah Williams can like make it, give himself a chance to make this team. Do things like that. Right. Run curl routes. Expand your route tree. Show us hands catches. He starts to do things like that, man. I think he's got a real shot.
Make something happen.
But Vaki's tough, bro. Vaki's tough, dog.
I'll go get it myself.
Vaki's a dog, bro. Hey,
fantastic job.
This man's crazy.
Buddy.
How about the yak?
And I love it, bro. It's like that's the thing that he could be special at. The receiving game. Finally giving them football, man. I'm so excited for that.
Under a minute to go.
Lions got 2 receivers. Fountain now comes in for the first time, I think, today, in for Peoples Jones. Vaki releases. That's what he wants. Throws it to Vaki. Makes a grab. 40. Vaki gets to the outside. He looks tired, but he's got another first down to 33. He looks tired, dog. Yeah, he's coming out now. That burst from Sione is different. That burst is different, dog. Bam, he gets upfield. The angles, he's tough. Lions on the first down. He went there immediately.
He's playing smart.
Let's go to Vaki.
Going to get out of bounds there.
Make a good decision.
Love to see this guy's
Not overthink
IQ.
this. Get it to that guy. Lions 51 seconds on the move up to the 33. Vaki's out. Jake Funk is in. Shane Zylstra motions across. Peoples Jones, Fountain, and Caden Davis at receiver. He's looking to the left to Caden Davis. That's where it goes in front of him. Incomplete. No flag. Davis won it. Now Davis comes out. I want to see a replay.
Rocky with 3 catches, 47 yards on this drive alone.
Wow. And this is a good drive for the Lions, just to see where guys are as far as their conditioning, their handling, and they're still executing.
Don't get me hype.
The offensive line still staying
out.
low,
Funk's in.
although they're tired. The receivers
Utilize
still
that tight
getting
end
in and out
motion
their
a ton
breaks.
today. James Hills to Wilson across. They go 2-by-2, 5-man rush.
Sudfeld,
Stands in, delivers to
slight
nobody.
timing
It's incomplete.
off there with Zylstra, but
That one looked like it was going to be open, though.
the timing just
To
wasn't
Shane
quite
Zylstra.
there.
Like, if
How
you'd
challenging
have rounded
is
that thing back
moment
inside,
with guys leading
that
into
thing
the
looked
game?
like it was going to be a big game.
It's tough, and it takes a lot of focus and really understanding your job to perfection, because you might not get the physical rep of going out there executing it, but you're expected to know the plays. You're expected to be in the
that was weird.
place, because
I feel like if he pulled that back to midfield, that was a big play all over.
This is a big third down. Right now, I'm looking. This could be 4-down territory.
Let's go 3 receivers right.
9th play of the
One-man
drive,
rush.
a big third down.
Has some time. Now he
Pitches
escapes,
it,
flips it out.
and this
That is
should be
Jake
a
Funk.
first
Jake
down.
Funk's got a lot of room. Nice little play there, a little creativity. Up to the
With
16-yard
36
line.
seconds to go, they do blow it down. Dan Campbell hustling over.
Campbell
to
uses the
make
second
sure that
time out of the
timeout
half.
is
Lions
called.
got a first down to 3rd and 10.
So there's your execution again on 3rd down. as the
That's good.
Lions
That's
continue
good.
to
A little
go.
craftiness there to step up.
Nate took a page out of Patrick Mahomes' book with the little toss there.
Yeah, that was
Perfect
nice. That was good
stride.
timing, too. He was right.
And we just got a bunch of guys that just turn into powerful
That was great timing,
runners.
too.
Really good job.
Because that may have
by
been just a
Nate
full check and
coming up
release
in the
there.
pocket so
Find
he
that
gets
with
sacked. And another
nice.
first down. The Lions got to be looking to go get 7 points here.
That's the goal.
Also, is Jamar injured? He's injured, right?
Yeah. So Lions, I'm looking to go get points right here.
Let's go tie this game up, dog.
Points.
Let's go tie this game up.
After halftime and have a
Lions up
successful
to the
drive. We don't know who we're
17.
gonna see. If it's going to be
Vaki's
Nate
now
who
back
got
in
the
the
hot
bro.
hand
Just give
right
Vaki the
now,
ball.
or Henry
I'm at
Hooker.
this point,
But either
right,
way, whoever you put
where
in
I
the
think this
game,
guy's gonna be so darn good.
you're
I just
looking
want
to
to
make
see him get the
something
ball
happen.
every play. Don't care. Run a screen.
But first
Slip
things
screen
first,
right now.
let's go get
They're
points.
gonna try to get after you. It's 36 seconds.
right
Run a
now.
screen, dog. Let him go to work.
Sudfeld pulled out the tricks on the last play. Let's see what
Vaki
else
to
is
his
in
left
the bag here.
in the shotgun.
Trying to cap this drive off.
They use James
with
Mitchell on the
6.
fast motion out wide.
Pump,
He
he'll
goes away
fire
from that to Isaiah
incomplete
Williams. It's
to
incomplete.
Isaiah Williams. All right,
Had the
so
whip route
earlier
there.
in the game,
Wasn't open
Mahomes
early. Opened up late.
Dazzling
Thrown in
behind
front
the
of him.
back pass. So we're going to look at the Sudfeld one first here. Little pitch.
You know, that was a level 1, but this right here is
A level
levels.
that's undescribed.
Right. The confidence you have to make that. I mean, you do
The
have
Lions
Chelsea
are
on
gonna
the
go
other
for two.
end.
Oh, no,
but
you're right
geez,
on
I mean,
that.
that's a better
You're
behind
right
the
on
back
that,
pass
actually.
than
Should've-
most basketball players can make.
You're right. 2nd and 10.
A little better than your days in the gym right now.
It's good to see
No,
Williams
much
win a little bit
better.
there. He won late, wasn't early, but he did see me win.
32
Just
seconds.
late. Bring it
Sudfeld,
forward, good pass
Vaki,
protection,
caught
quick
it.
throw. Vaki scoops it up off the ground, delivers a monster
looking to
hit, but
go
he got
spike
12.
it.
He took a monster hit. He looks a little shaken
He
up
got
after
the
that
first
one.
down, but
He got smacked in the gut, but that's 12 more yards from
timeout, so
Vaki,
now
down to
they
the 5.
have 0 timeouts.
Detroit.
Chad, this
Final of the half.
Yep.
30 seconds.
Which is okay. You got plenty
do
of
I,
time.
hey, now does the CMC stuff sound crazy? Y'all tell me.
Drop back in zone.
Y'all tell me. You know what I'm saying?
Just give the guys
Tell
that
me
have
that
a
the
hot hand
CMC
ball.
stuff
It's been
might still
Vaki,
sound a little crazy, but
Williams.
let me know.
Let them just keep going.
Let me know, because right now it sounds like
You would
it's
think
pretty
at some
accurate.
point
That's
you
what I'm
wanna
feeling.
guard the
My
guys
man
who
got
get
40
on the
seconds.
ball.
My man literally
But I guess not.
is taking this
Nonetheless,
entire drive
fantastic
over,
so far by
as
the
my man
Lions.
said in the
I mean,
chat.
They just look in sync.
Christian
They're
McFarky.
on point for the most
That's what I'm
part,
saying.
and they're
It don't
firing
sound crazy
everywhere.
now. Now we see it. Now we got all eyes.
The route before last, Isaiah Williams was
Lions at the
incompletion, but he
5,
had a
1st and goal. I think they used their
fantastic
final
route. Hopefully we
timeout
go
with
back to it
26
at some point,
seconds.
but
I can't
take
actually
a
see
look
the
at
timeout. So.
Isaiah at the bottom of the screen here.
James
Going in
Mitchell.
motion now.
Williams, short motion in. Look for Mitchell at the bottom of the
Zone
screen here.
move, 83 and white.
He's lined out
Sudfeld
wide.
looks that way.
That's where he's going. No, he's going to Williams. Oh, that one had a chance. Off his hands, great coverage. They try to go with the deep out route.
Hicks was on the coverage.
I'm
Jaden
loving
Hicks, the
thought
rookie
process.
4th rounder, broke it up.
And that was a really nice throw.
That had a really good chance. He put it on his
Really great
hands. He was going to
effort.
come down with it. That was
I
the one,
believe he
Isaiah.
can make
That was
play,
the one. You
but
make
that
a
is
play like
not
that, we're
easy.
like, he's making the
Really
team.
good route. Really nice deliver.
Ah,
just
we
a
need
little
those,
bit
man.
More. Love the effort, but I do believe Williams can make that play. Absolutely.
That was the one, bro. That's all right. Give him another shot. Let's see if he gets another one.
Chance to try it
Caden
over
Davis,
again.
Peoples
22
Jones now
seconds to
back
go.
in.
You just
Top of
cannot
the
take a
screen. He's
sack
in the
right here.
slot
That's the only thing.
with Isaiah Williams.
He's
Looking
got
back
good
at the end zone.
protection.
Now
Goes to the
fades it, kind of
corner.
threw it away to Caden Davis. Third and goal.
Intended target already has the touchdown catch today.
Hey, he's proven it, the truth. Truth, he's already proven it. He's already proven it. He's already done it.
Really good coverage.
He's
there.
that dude. All right? He's already done that. Should have been a round 1 pick. That's where we're at with it, the truth. We crowned him. I crowned him yesterday. He already got the crown. Third and goal.
You want, you're burning that. Now you're looking. You got 16 seconds from here. You're throwing it in the end zone. So it depends on, are you trying to go out with points, or are you going to go for the 6 points?
Oh, yeah, that's right. I got to get
Dan Campbell and Ben Johnson. I think they're going for 6 points here. So essentially you have 2 plays. Again, you have Isaiah at the bottom of the screen.
Longest drive.
All right, third and goal from the 5. Pressure late. Lost it back to the end zone. It's incomplete. All right, I'm sorry.
Now decision time with 11 seconds.
He might just go for this, to be honest with you. Oh, he's saying.
Well, since I got
Well,
the answer
you know,
to the
in a
test,
real
I
game
say
scenario, we
you
come away
kick
with
a field
points.
goal.
It's better than throwing a pick there.
Yeah,
But
take it. Go down into the locker room.
man,
down 4.
again, I got to see the replay. Like,
I mean,
by that look at the end, nobody was
you know,
open, and
but you
just
never
based
know what
on how it
happened.
went last week in the red zone,
the defense
nobody
jumps
really
off
got
and we
open,
get half the distance
on the play he took
and
the
then
sack.
You just never know what's going to happen. But
And Isaiah Williams had a
completely
chance. He just
support
didn't come down with it.
walking off this field
So
with
here we go.
points.
Here's the field goal.
Fantastic drive by the Lions offense.
23 yards.
Bounce back, puts it through.
4-point game.
12-16. 8 seconds
They do
played
get
for the
points
half.
that they were
Should be
looking
the
for,
halftime
but
score.
not the 6 that they wanted.
Yeah, you ultimately you want to get 6 points, but something's better than nothing. You don't give a potent offense the ball back with a lot of time to do much of anything.
I don't know. I assume Hooker's playing.
And that Lions scoring
I heard
drive
it
brought to you by
explained
Pure Auto Insurance. So
I don't know how
longest
much
drive of the
because I didn't
preseason
really practice,
yardage-wise,
but I think
83 yards, 15 plays. The third down conversions were ultra impressive. Sione Vaki on that drive. 4 catches, over 50 yards receiving. Jake Funk caught a big pass as well. But there was some rhythm to that series, something we didn't see last week with Sudfeld on the field. Sky Moore and Montrell Washington back
see
to
if anything
receive
crazy
this
happens
kick
here.
from Jake
Just keeping an
Bates.
eye on it, man. Something crazy might go down here before half.
Trying to get return rates up this year with the dynamic kickoff. That's the goal of it. Chiefs get this one out.
Probably won't be happy about how the kick
Five
return's
with
going to
Sky
go. There's 1
Moore,
second
the
left. See what's going to be
Michigan below.
If I'm talking strategy and once the season starts and you're going against a team, a
like
kickoff
super
return
easy.
team that's dangerous,
Hey, man, y'all can
and
tell
you
me
have
that.
what is a few seconds left, I'm kicking out at the back of the end zone. Make them do it. In that situation, I might just kick it out the back of the end zone, let them get the ball at the 30, and then they got to do something crazy to score. But I anticipate there's going to be a lot more returns, obviously, and some house calls. And I just don't want to take the chance right before the half, after a successful drive, to go back and give up the house call.
I agree with that. That's a great breakdown of the new rule. Touchback comes out to the 30, so if you don't want someone to return it, you can just kick it out of the back of the end zone and be.
Right. We are going to half. So as we do that, we're going to give a shout out to that top link in the description, man, BetUS. And as you can see, they had the bonus actually listed on the top, so I'll just let that say it for you. As you can see, 125% bonus on your first 3 deposits with a 10% gambler's insurance right now with BetUS. And man, I don't think anybody took me up on the offer I had. I'll have to double check, but I don't think anybody did. If you send me over, I get to give out basically, I can't say how many, but I get to give out free play money with BetUS. And the only way you could do that is free play money with BetUS. I can give it out first come, first serve. You can get $25 in free play money. And all you got to do is sign up with an account using that top link. Send me over your ID and I think your username. You send that over to me. Send it over on X. And I think you meant to follow me, and I can follow you back. Send it over to me, man, and we can get you $25 in free play money. It's limited, all right, so I can't do it for everybody, but I would take advantage of that opportunity, man. It's free play money, and BetUS has those cool things, too. You mix bet with them. You can get some, free money to play around with. based on some of their rewards and things like that, the casino games. But I stick with the sports book. And while we're here, let's just showcase what we got going on. So this game was a 9-point spread. It's no longer listed. The game's already started. But they have live betting if you're into that. But this game was a 9-point spread. Let's actually look at some of the futures, man, because I don't really know where to go with the preseason stuff. But I'm always scrolling through these futures, man, and found some wild stuff on here. So let's see if we can find something that's pretty interesting. What do we got? Playoff futures. Let's see what the Lions playoff futures is. I haven't looked at this one. Where are we at? We're right here. Detroit Lions to make the playoffs. Let's see what the odds are. Lions minus 250 to make the playoffs, bro. Yo, have times changed, man? Minus 250 to make the playoffs. Plus 195 to miss the playoffs. So you got to be confident Lions are going to make the playoffs to make this bet. Or you got to put some money down, I would think. But yeah, minus 250 to make the playoffs. Obviously, they're pretty confident that we're going to do it. So that's good. That makes me feel good that they're confident that we're going to make the playoffs. We showed one of the over-unders. I showed the Jared Goff thing. Let's do one more. Perfect season? Oh, snap. Hold up. I didn't even know they had this. Lions are at plus 10,000 to have a perfect season. Does that include playoffs? Oh, no. 17-0. Perfect. You go 17-0, you got a perfect season. They got Kansas City at plus 3K. Chat, what's the best bet on here? It doesn't have to be the Lions. What's the best bet? We're at plus 10K. Outside of the Lions, Dallas is too high. Get out of here. They're not winning every game. Stop it. Man. They got the Bills at plus 4K, which seems crazy too. I guess if their division falls apart. Our division's so tough that I could see why they have us a little bit lower. I could see a team like Houston, though. Houston seems interesting because it's the AFC South, and if the Colts aren't as good this season, with Anthony Richardson, you got the Titans as well, which they can hit. Jacksonville's tough, but I would say Houston's an interesting bet. Philadelphia, that's not a bad one either. I like Philly. Actually, I like that one because, I don't believe in Dallas. They're going to beat Washington. They should beat the Giants both times too. Well, Washington could be tough, but they should, on paper, they'll be favored in both of those. So I don't dislike that one either. But Lions, plus 10,000 if you think they could have a perfect season, man. So if you want to take a swing on something, maybe that's the one to do because that'd be pretty crazy. So, potentially win some money along the way. Use that top link in the description, man. Shout out to BetUS, our sponsor for today's live stream, but also for this NFL season. And with that, I'm going to switch us back over to the ESPN screen, but I'm also going to make sure we got the right screen going on here. Is this it? Yeah. Okay. But I'm also going to put the link in the chat. The link in the chat for our post-game show. My man said Eagles and Texans. I like both of those. Those seem interesting. The other ones I don't like. Especially the Buffalo one's kind of crazy. Buffalo at plus 3,000 is kind of crazy. I'm trying to think. Maybe they think like their division could be bad, but I don't know. I guess it could be, but that one feels a little nuts. Okay, let's get that link in here. All right. Bye-bye, guys. I'm going to bed. All right, Stephen. Stephen, you got that big time change. Okay. I see you. Who gets traded? We keep stuff out. Hooker ain't getting traded, man. Hooker ain't getting traded. Well, at least not yet. I don't think. So after week 1, Bengals fan, he texted me. I've done a show with him. Shout out. He asked me my thoughts, man, and I was like, I think what's going to happen. Obviously, Goff's our guy. He just got paid. I think Hooker's going to be a starting caliber quarterback, and at some point, wouldn't it shock me if he asked for a trade? I think that's where that could go. I don't think the Lions would move him. I could see the flip side happening, though. I guess that technically would still mean they move him, but where he was like, yo, I want to get an opportunity, man. Like years in, I could see that being the case. But yeah, I mean that's the hope, man. He should be our future. It shouldn't be, in theory, if it's a backup, like it should be a battle, right? You want to have competition, but ultimately Hooker should be the backup, and it shouldn't be like, oh man, I'm not really sure which one's better. Like, all right, Hooker was a 3rd-round pick, and a lot of that was the injury, and you got Nate Sudfeld, who has been a backup everywhere, right? Like he should be the backup. He should take over that role and become the backup quarterback. So as much as it's a competition, it should ultimately be pretty clear who the backup's actually going to be. So yeah, I mean, I don't. make a ton of that. To me, the only question is how many quarterbacks do they keep? Because you know Hooker's going to be here. All right. Let me get this off the screen. Lions look good. Yeah, it's a good bounce back, man. I mean, but even when they were down 13-0, I felt good. Like, I thought honestly, most impressive part was being down 6-0. You know, 2 first possessions, 2 field goals by the starting defense. Pretty excited, man. That was good. That was really good. Especially after the trick play where I think that was a 4th down. Was that a 4th down? Maybe that was a 3rd down. I think it was a 4th down where they went for it. Listening, just working. I see you, Giovanni. Lock it in, free rad. And they're got to stay healthy. Absolutely. Absolutely. And he should. He should. But honestly, I mean, I guess that's a challenge of every team, right? They're going through quarterbacks. Who's this? I mean, I think for us, we're trying to figure out who's that emergency quarterback. I definitely want to see Fromm today. Is Fromm going to play today? That's what I want to see. I want to see Jake Fromm get out there. I'm a Jake Fromm guy. I want to see what that looks like. All right, this link is taking forever to share. I'm going to try to open it. Hopefully it doesn't turn off my camera. It shouldn't. Let's get that off of there. Get that over here. The link is taking forever to share. Okay. Share link. Okay, I got the link. All right. I didn't think that would let me do that because I guess it did. Okay. We'll pin that at the top. That's where we're going to be post-game. We're going to talk through this. I've been taking notes throughout, man, so, you know, I'm prepared. I'm prepared for the post-game show. Hopefully we get some highlights. I mean, well, last time we were live, we didn't really have any highlights, so there's nothing to really show on the screen. Hopefully they only had 3 points, so it's understandable. I think they had the Bates field goal and like one play on there, so hopefully there's more on. There should be more on there. We should get the Caden Davis highlight. More to show. More to show on the screen. That'd be good. Let's look at these halftime stats. Sudfeld threw 27 passes in that first half. Dang. Sudfeld 14 of 27, almost 200 yards, a touchdown and a pick. 72.5 rating. Look at that, man. His rating was similar to Mahomes. 77.4. Yeah. Carson Wentz had the touchdown. That's why he had the touchdown to Worthy. Honestly, though, man, I'm proud of that defensively. Like, 13 of 24. And here's why. If we put context to this, right? The Chiefs' last preseason game, if you look at because I think Mahomes didn't play. If you look at the way that their quarterbacks statistically played in their first preseason game, listen to these numbers. Now, they lost, but Patrick Mahomes was 3 of 4 for 27 yards. Carson Wentz was 4 of 4 for 26 yards. Chris Oladokun, who we should see in the second half, 7 of 10, 85 yards. Ian Book, 8 of 9, 46 yards. Incredibly high completion percentage. And then today, just over 50%. Like, I'm on board with that. Just over 50%, 1 touchdown, 116 yards. On 24 attempts. What is that per attempt? Per attempt, that's 4.8 yards. That's 4.8 yards. And we had, 196? Well, one of them was one big play, in fairness. I mean, we averaged 7.2.5 yards per attempt. They averaged 4.8. Like, dog, that's big time, dude. Super inspired by that from the defense, man, for 2 straight weeks now. Because, like I said, even in the regular season game, we're not scheming and stuff. Some of the receptions are you're sitting back in the same zone. But if that was how your first team performed, you'd be fine with it. Vaki did his thing. Now, he didn't honestly run the ball that well. I thought the success came from the outside zones and the wide zone, which he cut up field, picked up for first down. Other than that, a lot of short runs, a couple 2-yarders in there. One of them kind of shut down the drive, to be honest. Zay Williams had a beautiful run. The beautiful one, though, by Vaki was a nice cut. And then, obviously, he did his work with the ball in his hands. I want to see more Caden Davis in the second half. Like, it feels like it's there. We just haven't tapped into it all the way yet. That's who I would like to see. If the Lions are going to roll somebody over into the second half and give some snaps, I would like to see Caden Davis get some of those. Let's get Caden Davis some work. We're definitely going to see Fountain, who we started to see in the first half. Did you see any pass? I did not. When I thought he would, he leaked out and went into his route. So I didn't see any. Definitely be something to look back on, but I don't think he did. If they did, it'd be great to be able to look at it, but I don't think he did. And I said, why would he? Well, it's important because depending on the look the defense gets, they want to check him into pass pro. They need to know that he can pass pro. Like, I'm with you, though. Like, his biggest threat is not going to be pass pro. It's going to be what he can do with the ball in his hands. But, like, you know, you want to be able to trust that he can do it. Like, you think how much Montgomery played on third down for us last year. But you read that wrong? I mean, but it's a legit point. Like, I see what you're saying, though, even to that point. Like, because I'm with you. Like, that would not be my first priority. Is like, let's make sure he's blocking. But we do need to see what it looks like because I still don't know what it looks like. How do you think DPJ's looking? Honestly, man, from what I've seen, poor. I don't think he's looking good at all. You know, he had the nice reception last week. He did have one this week. But I don't think he's looked good necessarily. Now, that's saying that based on not having seen the All-22 from this week's game yet, of course. Last week, I wasn't impressed by his All-22. He had a great reception, maybe one of the best receptions of the day, and I thought it was massive for him. But outside of that reception, I didn't think he looked that good. So I was like, okay, this week I need to see that kind of come along. Plus, Kansas City secondary depth is always strong. And he didn't seemingly get open that much. So I don't feel great about the way that he's performed. We'll say that. The door is open for a lot of guys, but he don't look great. He looks bored. Well, he better get unbored, bro. He better start getting open. He needs to start getting, because I know he's not going to be a big separation getter, especially on certain routes. But he needs to get open on certain routes then. That's from a Peoples Jones guy.
But when those plays come and, you know.
Make sure I get the game going here.
Looking.
Wrong game.
Jack Campbell with an established linebacker unit. What does that open up for this defense to do?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we like you said, three really good linebackers. But then honestly, the buck doesn't stop.
Nah, I feel
there.
you, man.
Hey,
Vaki's gonna be tough,
we have
bro.
Malcolm.
I'm with you. Vaki's running
some
back
other
too.
guys stepping up too. So
I like
we have
Greg
a deep
too. Like
room.
Greg
That's a
cooks
good
when he
thing.
gets
We
the
do
chance.
different
He's very
packages.
consistent.
We have the
Feels like
ability
the Tom
to
Kennedy
rush
of
with
our running
Derek,
backs.
you know, pass
Vaki
cover
could be
with
a difference
me,
maker.
you know, kind of do it all with Jack. So we have a good blend, and we work well off each other.
Year 8 for you, if you can believe it, Alex.
Use that top link in the
How
description,
highly
man.
anticipated is this season up on your list?
Yeah, honestly, I feel like this is a huge year for, you know, our team. For me personally,
what I'm saying is,
you know, and really for the
what I'm saying
organization in
is,
totality, I feel like this is a year where we have to go get it. And
a lot of my point there on
Appreciate
last
you,
week.
Alex. Thank you.
Not on this week, on last week. Last week I didn't think he was
Lewis
separated.
Rees-Sammet gonna kick
And
it off
you know, I
here.
want to do more All-22 videos. We didn't because of the
Hayden
surgery. It
Davis
took
with
way
a
longer.
61-yard touchdown catch earlier.
Hayden Davis
in
on the
the
kick
game.
return, not
We'll
great,
take
up to the
this out
24.
to the 25.
He wasn't separating on
Our
other
second
routes.
half
Like, he was not consistently
underway.
getting open. A comeback route, he's just not open.
So we saw Sudfeld in the
so
first
outside
half.
of the
Now
one
Hendon
reception,
Hooker. Glad to see him
I was
back
like, yo,
out
this
there in the
doesn't
third
look good.
quarter. He
So this
really
week, you know,
sparked some
the
energy,
interception, for
momentum
example,
in what was
is the only one I can really
lifeless
point to.
offense in the opening half last
Looked like the
week.
guy
He
ran a
brought
route
that
for
to
him,
life
like Golden
in
Tate
the
said.
third
So
quarter. Got
Hendon
the
Hooker's
team
out there
down
now to get this
into
started.
the
We'll see. I
red
mean,
zone.
he could show a
Now,
different
you're
thing.
feeding
He
off
could play
momentum
open
from the first
consistently.
half to just build off of because Sudfeld had a good
But based
first
on what I
half.
know, he wasn't.
It's important for him to
So
hit the
now
ground
Hendon
running
Hooker's going to
too.
get us going for the 23. We'll put it at 23, actually. Fountain, looks like
Well, they will
Alexander.
literally hit
Start
the
with the
ground
jet sweep
running
to Kennedy.
in the second half. Here
Hey,
is the
Kennedy? Hey, how about the
bring
blocking?
Kennedy around for a good gain on first down to get Hooker's opening drive started. So Hendon Hooker again, the
Good
third
way to
round
get the
pick
drive
in
started. I think they picked that up in the
2023
first half. Like, hey, the
draft.
jet sweep got us
ACL
going.
at Tennessee,
I think that was the
so
first time he
missed
scored
all
on.
of
Let's
last
do that
season.
again.
Was able to do his own individual
nice
workouts,
block
but
there.
starting up in December has made some strides, big strides from the springtime to now with the command of this
we got Parker Hesse
offense.
back in. Shane Zilsa's still out there.
Back
Different
under
offensive line.
center
Giovanni
today
Manu
after
is now at
suffering a
left
concussion
tackle.
Last week, he practiced. He was
There's the
cleared,
puller.
he was ready to go.
There's the
His first
rollout.
throw of the game
Throws it
had to
over the head of
Fountain
Fountain. Had Fountain
there
open.
in the
First throw got
vicinity,
away
but
from him.
couldn't quite hook up.
Fountain was wide open. Dang,
We
that's
would like
big.
to see him make that throw because
That would have
was a
been. He
pretty
was butt naked. I don't know what
simple
happened in
throw,
coverage.
Wide open guy, a tight spiral, just a little out of reach.
Man.
But again, Ben Johnson doing a nice job of
Third down.
trying to find a rhythm.
See if they go
here.
back to
You
the
get
run here.
jet
It's a good
sweep
time
for
to run
first
that
down,
too, man.
for almost a first down. You come back
Third
and
down
get
the yards. Zonovan
get
Knights
out
at
of the
running back.
pocket. That's
Probably
what we want
not
to
gonna see
see.
more Vaki too. We did see him last week. There's the
So on
handoff.
3rd and 1,
Bounces
give it
it,
to
got a first down.
Zonovan Knight,
Good
moving the
run, up to the
legs
39.
ahead and moving the pile ahead for a first down.
Great effort by Zonovan Knight there. Just bulldozes through the line there. One thing Dan Campbell said, he's a slasher. He gets vertical, and that's exactly what he showed us right there.
Talked to Zonovan earlier this
And
week.
now we
He
got
told me he's really rediscovered his love for
It's on the
football
O-line. We got
with the
Swerve still
Lions.
right Getting a lot of Sourcewell work. I will say it doesn't feel like Sourcewell.
That false start on Sorsdahl, who was thrust into a starting role earlier than anticipated last year with some of the injuries the offensive line dealt with. He's bound to be a key backup again this year, a guy who can play tackle and guard. So amongst the guys you think of as one that could slot in if need be. They go back to Zonovan Knight. He goes
Zonovan Knight follows the blocks, shoots through, picks up 9 more. Well, actually not 9, but that was a flag. Think about 13.
He just explodes through the hole.
That's some beautiful block.
You don't have these holes very long, but he just exploded through the hole. But a fantastic job by the offensive line by kicking his guy out and just creating that hole.
That was a gain of 13. Set it up as 2nd and 2 here.
Would have been Jake Burton out there as a player.
Why not go back to him? But the Chiefs had it read out well and quick that time. Coming over to make the play was Curtis Jacobs.
29. All right, 29 right here in the middle of frame. Absolutely sniffs this out to perfection. The offensive lineman whiffs on him, and he just runs right in there and hits him in the backfield for a nice TFL. And that's going to the consistency that the coaches want to see by these guys. You can't have an 8-yard gain and then come back and get hit in the backfield. That's just not winning football.
A lot of rest, I don't think he's got a
Pay attention to the clock right now.
James had the one
reception. Getting down. Play clock was getting down.
Play clock. They set up a screen. He's batted down at the line. Get the check there. Booker checks through the screen.
Looks like Felix and DK Uzama
knocked down at the line.
Got up there.
This drive was so many good things happening. Explosive runs, guys on guys. Number 97 just gets his hand up. He knew he couldn't get there, gets his hands up and disrupts the play. And what started off to be a very promising drive ends in an unfortunate punt.
And now Remigio back to return.
I don't know the stats.
It's a big punt.
Feels like we do play a lot of single back and I-form versus other
Remigio
teams.
will opt to return this.
But definitely like the boots and rollouts, I don't think you see as much. Oh, here's a massive punt return. Oh, saving tackle. Who made that tackle?
Before going down.
Yo, was that Daly? Hey, someone saved the day. That was Knight.
Zonovan Knight who caught him
that
to save a potential touchdown.
That's good. We need to see the defense get stabbed, so that's a good saving. I don't know who made that tackle. Someone saved it at the 45. Oh my goodness, man. The heart emoji's going crazy in the chat right now. Okay. Man, remember, hey man, if you're joining, click that top link. That's gonna, well, you don't have to click it now, but if you want to, it's gonna take you to download the Bleacher Report app because that's where we're gonna be after this game. If you already have it, just join in, man. We're gonna talk about this one afterward. I'm gonna be sitting at a strange angle, so we're just getting you prepared for that right now. He said under center's hurting his confidence. Gotta learn it, man. Under center. I don't think a rollout should hurt his confidence. If anything, I think it should simplify it. It's layered for him, man. He's got to deliver it. That check down offense works pretty well too, man. You get a lot of explosive plays. All right, let's get the here. Let's put this over here. Oh, see, they changed the odds. See, now I don't. We'll have to check on BetUS, man. They changed the odds. That thing was 9. Now it's 4.5. Come on, man. It's a 4-point game and a half. They cut that thing in half. So you probably been in a good spot. Betting pregame here. Look at what's terrible, man. Yo, we gotta breathe with these quarterbacks, bro. We gotta breathe, man. We gotta breathe. That was definitely not a good start. I don't disagree, but we gotta breathe, man. Gotta give these guys a chance. Also, I'm not saying that specifically, but like, or you specifically, but not everything that doesn't go well in a pass play is on the quarterback. There's a lot of other factors that go into that. Especially live, though, a lot of times we can overlook those things. All right, Lions defense back on the field. They've been performing well. Let's see if they can keep that up. It's like Agud and Uku both out there. Now Strickland comes in. Strickland played slot last week.
15-play drive for the Lions. Chris Oladokin, the third QB that we've seen today.
Hey, that's what needs to improve, to be honest, though. Defense, we got to find out.
Mahomes, he guided a couple of scoring series. We've
looks
seen
like Strickland's
Carson
back in the
Wentz
slot.
as well.
He's at safe.
Haskell's
still out there.
In at running
There's a
back.
handoff.
Gude came around the
Oh,
edge
it's a
to
Gude?
wrap him up quickly.
Gude on the tackle.
Agude showing some nice athleticism right there because he was kind of in open
Broderick
space.
Barnes out there too.
Going against a running back.
We didn't see him much
he was
until
able
the
to
end of
gather
the first half.
himself, make the play, and not give up much of anything.
He's been quick around the edge.
Definitely started. Yeah, I don't know if he's a starter, but I definitely think he's making the team. I'll say that. He could end up being a starter, but yeah, Pascal's out there and he's not. It's interesting. Oh wow, what the heck was that?
Up front on that right
Big time
side.
ball stuff. They were really playing. 2nd and 12 now. Hey, okay, I don't want to jinx it. What should I say? I don't want to jinx it, but
Well, the Lions are
I
offering
feel like
the ability
flag-wise,
to
we've been
earn 3%
pretty
back
good.
on every purchase in a
Played a
stadium
pretty
when you
clean
scan your
game. Knock
Lions
on wood.
Perks
Got
card.
wood here.
At
We're
the time
good.
of a purchase,
Feel like we played a
Lions
pretty clean
Perks
game.
card is free and accessible to
Ryan,
anyone
I see
with
you.
the
What's up,
Detroit
Ryan?
Lions app and a
Easy's back in the
Ticketmaster
chat.
account. Download the Lions app to start earning today. Golden, we've talked about differences in training camp. You told me your difference in Seattle versus Detroit, kind of two different styles.
They might
Each
just be
team
playing a
does it
little cautious
differently.
with him too. Oh, Betts is back
And now
out there.
you start to
Betts,
get into that
give me
point
one
where you're
more,
technically
Betts.
breaking
Give me
camp,
one more,
as the Lions
dog.
did earlier this
There's
week.
the 4-man rush.
Oladokin
Oh, he's coming.
will
Ah! Steps
get
up in the
covered
pocket, takes off.
downfield.
Runs out of bounds
Essentially,
for
they force him
3.
out. Somewhat of a coverage
Oh,
set,
he
but
was coming, and they're giving him help
to beat the
too,
Lions
bro.
camp earlier this week.
Those guys practice hard,
Yep.
and they practice precise. The effort is there. Love seeing the fundamentals, but what stood out to me, and I was wondering, I was like, man, last week, preseason 1, I thought the defense did a fantastic job of tackling, which is typically not the case when you first game 1. But it all made sense when I got to practice. I saw those guys doing tackling drills, which a lot of teams don't do because they're worried about the injuries happening. But these guys are competitive in their tackling drills, and it shows. And as a ball carrier or someone with the ball, you want to be doing those because that's when you try out those
Someone got
moves.
through on the interior there.
That's when you see
wow,
what
that
works.
Had no
you can
chance.
see
That was a
different
complete
leverages that you
Gilmore
just can't
recovery.
see when you know people
I don't even know. That may have been. I don't know what that
A lot
was.
of times, defenders
that
in
was- that
practice,
was
they just kind of run up to you and they
How about the
let
defense,
up.
bro?
So
The
because
defense
they're
been
only
on
tackling-
point.
they're only
Defense been
tapping
really
you.
on point.
But
Please show a
Coach,
replay of that
Dan
one because
Campbell
someone had their dude on the ground in the
AG
interior.
and Ben Johnson, they have something special there. And as long as guys are not getting hurt in practice during the tackling drills, I completely support them. Now, I did hate doing them when I had Patricia in Detroit, but I do see why it's
Hit a
necessary.
90-yard interception.
That's been a staple for Dan Campbell since day one. Part of the culture he establishes early on in camp. Good fair catch decision for
10,
Isaiah
okay.
Williams. Series number 2
putting Isaiah back
for
out there.
Hendon Hooker when we come back.
Playing off. Probably a good sign.
A pool built and maintained.
Could there be a world in which Isaiah Williams was punt returner over Khalif? I don't think so. I think you'd have to take one back for sure for that to be a possibility. I'd also heard there's other issues, though, in why Josh Rosen didn't pan out versus confidence on his end that he didn't handle. Yeah, I mean, it just depends on what they're asking of him. If they're asking him to collapse the pocket versus if they're just asking him to try to get the edge and get pressure. Like I said, I think preseason they've been asking him more so to just get upfield and see if you can get pressure rather than worry about the containment as much. However, the flip side is they've done a good job. We haven't seen quarterbacks take it off and having a lot of success. Cornerback's done really well. Yeah, really well. The Amik touchdown was like Amik gave up one big play. Vilder gave up one big play. Outside of that, though, both those guys were great. Dorsey was great. I guess now we'll get to see the second unit, but that was Gilmore, who played well last week. What position would you like to coach if you had a chance in the NFL? Ooh, I think if I could be a position coach in the NFL, I would think I would probably want to either work. I'd probably want to work with corners. I love the whole cornerback thing. I'd probably want to work with corners or quarterback because then I could be around the coordinator, learn the offense, that kind of thing. But to be honest, I think at that level, probably corners.
A guy who probably goes under the radar in his Lions 35 catches.
I think the whole cornerback thing is just. I think cornerback's like one of the most fun positions.
Returner, of course.
Cornerback's one of the most fun positions.
I saw a nickname
so
for
challenging,
by the way, that I can't take the credit for, but saw on social media. To shout
it's so
out to
challenging,
the
but like you can also be unique. And you can have like different body types to be successful there. I love the cornerback position.
It's fitting. He can do everything.
Offensive
He's a
line
jack of all
coach.
trades.
Hooker will
Bro,
shovel
and that's the thing too.
Knights.
How about the movement there by the O-line? Knight was about 4 or 5 on the play. That's the thing with the O-line too, man. They just.
Not only that,
hey, credit to the offensive line. They work on their they work on their craft. While everybody, like if teams doing something, O-line's doing O-line moves. O-line do O-line moves, bro. That's what they do, and they are like dedicated to it. They're stuck to it. They kind of are separated in a way. They handle their business, man. But those guys got to be disciplined, bro. It just reps, man. I like the toss plays, though. This is like some LA Ram vibes here. Another good outside zone. Another first down, 6 more.
Going back to Khalif, I had a chance to spend some time with him a few days ago at practice, and just you talk about a grateful, hungry young man that just leaves it all out there. He gives the game of football everything he has, all of his effort, all of the knowledge that he has, and he plays that way. And so it's no surprise that he's one of the leaders on this Lions offense, and he's going to be sneakily a huge part of the success that the Lions will have this year because he can do everything. I guarantee you, he knows every position, the X, the Z, the F. He might even get in there and play tight end if you need him.
My quote of the week from Khalif Raymond, I love my quotes. He said, if you don't grow, this league will outgrow you. So if you don't grow, this league will outgrow you. He was kind of referencing the offense because you think about the Lions offense last year under OC Ben Johnson, Dan Campbell there, top 5 in any category you can practically name offensively. Red zone efficiency, passing yards, rushing yards.
All right, second down 6 from the 26.
Points per game. It was all there. But how do you grow and take the next step?
Isaiah Williams shoots through, picks up a first down. If he could have made that guy miss, that thing could have been huge. Either fake zone, throwback screen. They've had so much movement. That worked well.
Say you do see them in a Super Bowl down the road. You got to be ready. You got to be able to evolve.
I like it.
Yeah,
this is gonna be good to watch back. It seems like they're getting a lot of.
We know that he's wise based off how he speaks, how he acts.
But that interior offensive line was working
and I
last
had a moment at practice where I come into the locker room.
It looks like they're doing the same thing again.
He seeks me out. Hey GT, what's up? How you doing?
I'm gonna try to focus on Giovanni Manu for the rest of this
one. Hey, will you watch
is
me
that
today at
Vaki
practice?
back in?
Anything that you see,
outside zone,
please find me at some point and point it out.
Picks up maybe
was honored that he reached out to me.
Blake comes in, Knights on the sideline with the
and I found one thing.
Offense number 64, 10-yard penalty.
Yeah, holding on Brian Hudson. Thoughts on media saying Lions.
I found one thing in one-on-ones. He ran a 7 route, which we also call a corner route, and he beat the guy so bad off the line of scrimmage that he couldn't even really, pull off the route because he beat him so bad. So I just found him at the end and said, hey,
it's great. Look, I think the Bears are going to be good. I don't think they'll be better than us, but I think they'll be good.
You do not want to win
hey, man, I'm throwing my stance. I think the Packers taking a big step back.
What you did for the route, do the same thing he did.
And I ain't worried about Minnesota. You know what I mean? So because of that, like I'm pretty confident we're going to be.
And that was the one thing he said, oh, thank you, OG.
That may have been fun. Oh, there he is. Open over the middle.
Alexander.
Hey, Alexander, we saw you blocking. Now we see you make a big play.
Lions wide receiver coach and Lions broadcaster this week.
You know, they say that the more you can do,
the better.
Absolutely. I don't want this game to outgrow me either, so I got to attack it from all angles.
Good find.
The Lions chipping away here.
Yeah, I think that was
methodical start to this drive. They bring in Jake Funk, who had a good catch on that long 83-yard drive at the end of the second quarter.
This is going to be one fun year.
Well, yeah, no,
for everyone involved.
I mean, unless they think 3 teams are making the playoffs. Maybe they think 3 teams are making the playoffs, then I'm not mad.
Show up every day with purpose.
It's a time to be alive if you're a Lions fan.
No substitution for hard work. You have all the pieces.
Hooker, nice field
pressure
in the
from Monty. Found the crosser.
Stood tall,
Isaiah
made the
Williams,
throw,
man.
and it's a
Isaiah Williams
first down
eating on those.
catch
First
for
down.
Isaiah Williams, who continues to impress.
I mean, we might have Isaiah leader in the clubhouse for
player of the game, possibly. There's a lot of options today, but hey,
it's looking very
outside
possible.
of the fumble, man. That's nice.
Good job,
in the pocket.
Hooker stepping up in the pocket,
Monty.
hitting the open guy.
Give up the rush a little
and
bit.
Isaiah just doing Isaiah
Could've been
things.
worse, to be honest.
that was a gain of 9.
Give up more
They go
there.
right back to the air.
Over the middle of the fountain.
Over the middle this time.
Picks up 8.
Darius Fountain making his first catch of the game. It's a gain of 9.
Oh, he said that
guy with really strong hands. Fountain was on the practice squad last year, trying to use these games to prove his worth as well.
Big body guy, too.
There's the toss out the funk.
Oh, the snap.
He's got a lead
Funk
block
will
for
take it
Sorsworth.
around the edge, trying to pick up the first down.
Maybe a first down.
Did he get enough?
It's going to be close and really nice effort by Funk. But if you go back to Fountain, he just had a nice catch, got some yards after the catch, comes back in the offense, lines up on the line of scrimmage, and blocks a big guy. I couldn't tell the number at the time, but blocks him and holds that block.
Oh, yeah,
while
they
Funk
didn't give him the yard,
ran to the edge. That's what you want out of your
Damn, they didn't give him
receivers.
nothing
You want to
easy.
see
They really put the ball
receivers
back
that can catch the ball, but also will get their head in there and block.
Okay.
Third down.
Play big. Try to take a shot. He
will.
Oh, he's got him wide open. Okay, Alexander. Alexander get wide open.
But Maurice Alexander will waltz his way.
Oh, there's a flag though. Hold up. Oh, defensive hold. It's a defensive hold.
Third quarter. Interested to see what they call here.
I believe it's holding up top. I think Jalen Calhoun was running the post route. It was being held.
Defense number 24. That penalty declined. Result of the play, the first down.
You're right.
Yo, they gotta show Alexander's route, man. This guy's just getting open.
29-yard gain will stand here.
Very comfortable in the pocket, steps and throws. The fundamentals there. I mean, that's just routes on the air. See the open guy, hit the open guy, deliver a tight spiral, and let your playmakers make the plays. And that's kind of the theme of this year, I believe. You have so much depth on offense. It's kind of scary to think about. There are really
no Traquan Smith? Traquan Smith at the bottom of the screen. See that big body. Oh, the jet touch pass is blown up. They try to go to Isaiah Williams. Again, lost about 5.
Re-involved. But Truman Jones had it snubbed out.
I'm going to consider that a win for the Lions because that very easily could have been a fumble.
That ball was foul. Hey, yeah,
that was
right. Way to hold on to the ball.
I know Isaiah saw and felt that guy about to clap him. So good focus on hanging on to the ball. And let's see, they got to go get half of that back. Last year, the Lions are known in second and longs and third and longs to run the ball. I'm anxious to see what they do here.
Oh, they're bringing a big-time blitz. Throws it to the flat.
Incomplete.
High maybe. Funk off his hands, though. Probably wouldn't have been much there. He got the ball out.
So again, now you're in the
now it's 3rd and 14.
territory.
Okay.
You don't get this, the field
See,
goal
now I am
make it a
curious.
one-point game. But you'd love to take the lead.
I wonder if he'll try to pick up half of it and go for it. It's kind of the vibe I'm getting here is that this is probably going to be a underneath route
at this point. It's 3rd
maybe
and
a screen,
15-ish.
and then they
you
go
got
for
a
it.
guy taking his first ever snaps in this league. Don't take a sack here.
Man, honestly, I'd go to Alexander if anybody. That guy's getting open right now.
You guys
and he ran a beautiful route last week, too, to get open.
Coverage.
Alexander maybe you guys showing that he can get open. Oh, maybe not there. Goes back to the drag to Fountain. It's a good find. Good movement in the pocket. Got about half of it.
Okay, I know they didn't convert here, but let's not get lost at fantastic placement by Hendon. I mean, he was covered. Great coverage right there. And amazing.
Yeah, that was pretty. That was pretty.
Hey, to make that catch.
That was a nice play.
That is next level. Move your feet. Deliver a
eyes.
Perfect pass.
Hey, that looked good, dog.
Your receiver
here, that looked good.
Nice hands by Fountain to secure that. Now,
Bates hit from 55 earlier.
He broke that tackle.
This one from 32 to make it a one-point game.
It makes it a one. It would be tight. Well, it's all right. It's all right. 15-16.
3:15 to go in the 3rd. A little more competitive than last week. This.
Shoot, man, we're about to really go out here and win this football game. That's crazy. They did us so dirty with the 9-point spread. Look at the percentage on this thing too. You actually know it actually wasn't that bad. They did us dirty though. Now they got us. Now they got us winning the game. Crazy how things change, man. That's crazy. Speaking of things changing, that doesn't make any sense. Let's give a quick shout out to our partner for this NFL season, man. Our sponsor of today's live stream, BetUS, man. Make sure you use that top link in the description. You can get a 100. You know what? I'm gonna let Mike Vick.
Michael Vick at BetUS.com. Catch an incredible 125% sign-up bonus on your first 3 deposits, plus 10% gambler's insurance. BetUS, my online sports book and casino.
I gotta find the exact thing that we can make happen there. I gotta find it. Let me see if I can. Because like I said, man, you got an opportunity to get some free play money. Free play money. No strings attached. Straight up. Straight up, man. So we got to figure that out. Yeah, man, Hooker's going to be all right. He's going to be a problem. He's going to be a problem. And it's fantastic that he's playing today because that was my concern, that he wouldn't get to play this week and then next week might be solid. And then it's like, well, what do we do with that, right? Is there enough? But him playing this week and even just putting together okay, this is a build on last week, more reps, this is good. He's in a good spot to come in as quarterback too, which is fantastic. All right. Keep it simple there, man. Stephon can get TD and Hooker has to get 2. That 1 point, man. That 1 point, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy. And then the man, I ain't even going to go down that path. Okay. Oh, we're back. We're back.
Insurance ate up nearly 7 minutes of clock before the Bates 32-yarder.
Yeah, how delayed is
really
the game
stuff
for you
all
guys?
around. Just have to love the comfort.
Whoa. That's
Hooker,
super
who
confident.
is in an open backup quarterback battle with Nate Sudfeld, who had a good first half himself. And this bounces into the hands of the Western Michigan product, Sky Moore.
Sky Moore on a big kick return. Ooh, saving tackle again.
Let's check in with Danny.
Defensive lineman Kyle Pecco.
Well, that would be the one thing that hasn't went well for the Lions.
9 NFL seasons
for sure,
and 5 teams
has been
later.
kick coverage.
But that journey almost ended in 2019 when Pecco's wife, Juliana, at the age of 24, was diagnosed with stage 3 Hodgkin's. Pecco told me this week, he said, in 2019, I didn't know what I was supposed to be doing after my wife was diagnosed.
I think we know Pecco's making the team as well.
I should be playing football. Juliana urged him to keep up with his career. He opted out of the 2020 season.
That one that he ended practice on?
Risk, but he's back now
playing for these
Detroit Lions, and this September is a very special one for the Pecco family. Officially 5 years cancer-free for Juliana.
Lions back in that Tampa 2 defense, 4-man
really
rush.
Cool to hear.
Little edge pressure late there. Malik Jefferson. Oh, that's an ugly tackle.
He
messed up his hand. He tried to tackle that thing with his hands, bro. See, that was one of the issues with Malik. Malik was playing well last week, but tackling just in general.
They feel like they know what they are getting out of him. So not in uniform today. They feel like they know what the expectations are for Kyle Pecco. So now all of a sudden, after that 42-yard kickoff return from Sky Moore, who Western Michigan
he was a
Bronco
rhythm
fans
passer,
remember.
man. That's what he was at college, too. Everything
Chiefs
was on time.
in plus territory.
It's fluid.
Tony in motion here.
Okay, so now Strickland is in the slot. Lions going zone again.
Dokin's throw, and that is
quick
caught
pull underneath.
by Irv Smith.
Coming off, playing on the tackle. He's fired up, but they're going to call the first down.
Some really good ones in Minnesota.
Lions
remember him from those NFC North battles with the Vikings.
Yeah, this Baki, right? That's all
going back to Sky Moore, the Chiefs have really been patient, waiting on him to break out of his shell and make something happen. They drafted him in the second round and had high expectations, and just kind of hasn't done much.
He brought his mark, put some work together, man.
Some injuries. It's nice to see him
because he's in the interior
doing a little something out here today.
Ed O'Connor's right next to him. The handoff. Oh, my
And
goodness.
Eric Prince, oh, he got
There's the
dropped
pull,
quickly.
but it's a tackle for
Some
loss.
really
Lawrence
good
Strickland. That's what he was doing all
coming
camp,
in
dude.
there.
That's why I put him on my initial 53, because all camp
Lawrence
he was doing
Strickland,
stuff
the
like
Ball
that.
State
Anytime he's
trying to
playing
make
downhill,
this
he was a
roster.
menace.
Oh, yeah.
He's
Just
a big
fighting the
TFL.
line,
That's
playing
exactly what he
hard
was
and
doing.
Pecco. I support
Martin
that
got
play, young
smacked, dude,
fella.
when they pulled away.
Good
They
job,
pulled-
Strickland.
I hope he's all right, man.
Lawrence
He got hit
Strickland, a guy
hard.
who's only 5'10", but plays with a lot of speed. I had the
He
chance
got
to call
hit
some of
hard,
his
dude.
Ball State games in
Yeah,
college.
Strickland, we see you, man.
Plays so hard, really smart guy.
Second and
Undrafted
11.
rookie.
Yeah, mine's got
High
Betts in there at
snap,
the same back
Oladokin pulls it down. Now has to improvise.
There's some pressure.
Betts is
Oh,
in his
Betts
face.
finished it. Betts finished it.
Oladokin
No!
has to throw it away.
There's the throwaway. Oh,
Good
my
pressure
gosh,
there
bro.
from
He was that
Betts,
close,
who had
dude.
a sack in the
3rd and
open
11.
half. And
Yo,
Kyle
Lions
Becko loves
defense
it.
is on one today.
You won't
Like,
have
let's
to worry
just.
about the Lions playing
there's a
hard.
flag,
That
though.
is
Hold
a
up.
part of their DNA. That is a non-negotiable.
Holding. Defense number 36. 5-yard penalty. Throwing out.
Oh, and they get Garnes, the safety for holding. I
Bailed
believe
them
that's Garnes.
out. So unnecessary to hold there.
Yeah, I think that was Garnes, man. Because that's why Strickland's playing in the slot.
Especially with how quickly that play was over. And that's one of the things Dan Campbell has talked about. Told us that before the Giants game. Just mental errors. We're trying to keep that.
Why don't they got no
to a
replays,
minimum.
man? They don't have rights to
That
replays
is
or
a
something?
very key point of
We
emphasis
don't get to see anything.
in this preseason to set the standard with that going into
That's
week
crazy.
1 against the Rams.
Is Garnes even out there? Oh, the Lions bringing a blitz
They go
here.
back to the ground.
Oh, they get to the
Prince
edge. No, they
can't
don't.
get away. Again,
Both players
good
with the TFL.
penetration
If he
there.
didn't make that
It is
play, that was a
Boatland,
huge
who
one.
was just signed earlier
Saving
this week
tackle.
after Deron Gilbert went down.
Wow, coming in right away and turning the heads of the coaches. Fantastic job right there, just getting there, making the play.
Because he was fired up on his last tackle, and it was still
I
a first
still
down,
have
but
nightmares
he did. He
from
came
time
out
to
there with
time.
energy.
Patricia
Both
will
players
come
coming
in.
out
You know
there.
how you win? You know how
ready
you
to go.
win? You keep from losing.
We see you, big TFL, 2nd and 13.
And I agree.
That's where they get us on the big
Penalties,
play.
turnovers. When you have such a good team like this, that just play the game the right way, and I promise you, you'll win more games than
Got
you
four
lose.
guys
I
on
have
the
a feeling
line.
the fans out there enjoy
Offense in the
what you
shotgun,
talked
3
about
receivers
right
right, 1 left. Bring
nostalgic
four-man rush.
comments.
He's
Now,
got time in the pocket. A little bit of late pressure here from Uku. Now taking
A
off.
survey down the
Oladokin,
field.
oh,
This
stock,
time
hey,
it
pocket's
will
collapsing,
be
and he goes down, and he
Scott
throws it out of
away.
bounds. He should have been down. I think he's going to be down with the
It's
sack. I think
picked up
Uku is
at
going to
the
pick up a
47
monster
at
sack
Kansas
to
City.
end the 3rd quarter back at their own 45-yard line.
That'll be the end of
How
the quarter
about that
nonetheless.
coverage,
He was
man?
down.
Ruling on the field. The runner was down by contact. Third down. This is the end of the
Dude, that coverage is big time.
So
We
we'll
can't
head to the
see
fourth
it,
quarter.
but
A
they're doing
one-point
work.
game.
that,
Gonna test out some
man,
close game scenarios.
that was not immediate at all, but he got there. Uku coming up with another sack. I think that was second today. Our second total sack today as a team. Dang. Hold up. I got to see. Did he say something about Patricia? I didn't even hear that. I didn't hear him say that. Yeah, I think that was the second sack, though. Oh, we've had 6 penalties? Okay. That's not bad. Last week wasn't bad either. 0 sack. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Who's Minnesota's other quarterback? Does anybody know who Minnesota's other quarterback is?
We're all electric.
Like, Darnold's gonna be the guy now, but do we know who their backup to him is? I was just watching them and I don't remember. Oh, they signed Matt Corral. Okay. Okay, but he's not the backup though. They have a backup. Nick Mullins and Jaron Hall. Oh, okay, that's right. Probably Jaron Hall, to be honest. How many field goals has Legatron kicked? He's kicked well, a lot today actually, right? 3 or 4? 1, 2, 3. He's kicked 3. 3 and a missed extra point. And no, he actually didn't make an extra point. Yeah, 3 and a missed extra point. Legatron's crazy. That threw me off. Yo, for real. Like, I thought maybe Uku was going to get through late, and then he didn't. And then it was like, oh, this play just keeps going. Then he got there.
Hendon Hooker and Nate Sedfeld put in some
like,
good
Uku
work.
definitely didn't have the twitch
Goff, it's really been
of a guy like Nate Lynn.
Of his career. You don't have to say
but
that
he is a prototype, edge rusher, which I think kind of gives him like a nice little baseline in the NFL. I don't know that it puts the ceiling that high, but I think he's got a solid baseline. And we're going to 3rd and 27. Maybe we get another sack.
Into this season, will play his former team, Week 1, the Rams.
Jared Goff is an all.
4 guys on the line, 2 deep safeties. Lions cornerbacks playing at about a 10-yard, 11-yard depth here. Lions bring a 4-man rush. Betts wins it because they set up a screen. And, oh, what a tackle. Mitchell Agude with a beautiful tackle in space. Shuts down the screen.
Game summary brought to you by Myers. So Sudfeld got the first half.
Yo, I like Agude's consistency, man.
So
shuts down the screen. Lions force another punt. We're about to win this game with just field goals.
Touchdown and catch.
Well, 1 touchdown, but most of the
field goals. Opening half. Vaki's been really impressive. Your list of golf partners also incredibly impressive. Luke Bryan, Jared Goff. I mean, where does the list end?
3?
No, it keeps going.
Oh my goodness! I thought that was blocked. Caden Davis almost got that one. I think it was him. Isaiah Williams third caught at the 8.
Good effort. Yeah, Darius Rucker's probably one of my regular buddies that I play with.
We're at Zockmore football and Golden
Yeah, I
State
shouldn't
Golf
disrespect
Buddies
Mose like that. He did do work last year. Yeah, he did his thing last year when we played him. All right, chat, stick with us. We're at a commercial break. We'll be back after the commercial break. Stay tuned. And, again, click that top link, man, because we're going to be there right after the game. That'll be our post-game show. Yeah, he's butting his butt off, though. He really is.
To play in being the Super Bowl Patrick Mahomes, you see their 3-time Super Bowl MVP, the 2-time MVP, one of the best to ever do it, on display again today. But the Lions having a goal.
We're back, man. We're back.
Taking that ring and putting it in Motor City.
All right. Miller toss.
Knight gets the first carry there.
That right to the offensive line.
And for Dan Campbell and the Lions, that starts with the habits that he laid down even before camp of the subtle ones that can't drop off going into this year just because you got
They're getting a lot of push
last year.
That's been fun to watch back. And I still cover it, like, because they didn't have Noddy, they didn't have Chris Jones, so it's like they should be able to move the ball a little bit and run the ball.
Average play,
and more better than last week.
Over the last few years,
and man, this unit right here has figured it out. It's a complete flip from last week, where they didn't seem like they really had a running game outside of
that
blocking.
feeling at the NFC Championship.
Completely figured it out. That's good pass pro across the board. Oh my goodness, what a rifle, dude! That was a bullet. How about the throw from Hooker, man? He zipped it in there to Kennedy. Kennedy just
good job climbing
got
the ladder,
upended, pulled it down. Kennedy, man, Mr. Reliable.
The massage therapist is going to have to spend a little bit extra time on the back tomorrow to get the soreness and get that swelling out of there. But heck of a catch. Going back to the Lions and what to
Kennedy
expect
comes out now.
this
Man, that was
season.
beautiful. Up to the 21.
And how far
I like that he ripped it in there.
come over the last just
had to
5
climb the ladder a
years.
little bit, but he put away from the coverage. Another
I keep
toss.
saying it. For so long,
that one is blown up.
we were the hunter, and now we're being the hunted, and that's a good feeling. And now know that you're going to get the
definitely
best
riding
shot
that right side of the
every single week from every opponent, because they're going to be sizing themselves up against the Lions' offense and defense. And you just look at the pieces and how it's all set up. I'm going to start with the schedule. You got a schedule. You're at home. 3 of your first 4 games.
I think after last week's solid losses.
I think with 4 of your
but honestly,
6 are going to be at home.
I don't know what he did this week, so
you're
I don't know
play
if he was performing well or not.
The Vikings.
But I think Fountain, the depth chart flipped. I think they felt just like we talked about postgame. It was like, hey, Peoples Jones now has to leg up. I think after today, he didn't help himself.
Every single day.
And now Hooker takes off. He's got a run lane. Good slide. Picks up about 8.
Complacent, that's when you get caught.
Well, Hendon Hooker's mom told him.
Hooker's on one right now. I'm not even gonna lie. Hooker's on one right now. Quick 3-step drop. Didn't like it. Took off. Felt the coverage open up.
He learned. Get down. It's not worth.
He's on one.
Going into the protocol. Good job.
He's showing you that dog. He's showing you the dog.
I need you to slide.
Who is okay? It's still Burton right there.
She's going to text me. Good job, baby.
Clemens was pass protecting the cutoff last week. And honestly, the pass pro has looked better, like a little bit recently.
Play clock's running down.
Manu had a nice little rep on the pass to Kennedy.
Get this thing going.
Third in the yard. We're going to throw it. That's good. He stepped into pressure for Manu, though. And then he got slammed down. Ooh.
Kind of took a while to get out of the huddle there, and then the play just didn't develop in time. Should be the punting unit coming out here. Montreal Washington will be back to return.
It just never got comfortable, and you can tell even leaving the huddle that they were restricted on how much time they had. He probably didn't get to go through his pre-snap reads because he's looking at the clock. So that's just one of those young man mistakes. It's unfortunate of the timing of it.
Really good punt here from Fox. Backs Washington all the way up to
why did he even catch that to be out? He probably know where he was, man.
Step out.
Fox punted that to the
Davis
4.
was initially there, the former chief.
What the heck?
Was cut by Kansas City.
Punt that from?
Has found his career in the Motor City.
Nah, that was actually a crazy punt. Let me see this real quick. What? 70 yards? Holy Yo, he punted that thing 71 yards? Nah, bro. That's crazy. That thing was 71 yards in the air, though. Bro, 71 yards in the air is crazy. Oh, my gosh. Okay. All right. Hey, we see you, dog. That's nuts, dude. Honestly, if I was a returner, I would have been a little lost there because you're not thinking probably like, hey, I maybe should let this go. This could be a touchback. Shoot, before you know it, man, you probably should let that go. This could be a touchback. Man. Hey, he rose to the occasion. He saw a rise on the other side. He's like, all right, I got to do what I got to do. I see you. That was nasty. Yeah, that was nasty. Man, said best punter in NFL history. All right, I don't know about that, but that was good. I don't know my punter history, so I don't know. $71, bro. 71 in the air. That might be that. I mean, to be honest, though, that might be one of the furthest punts, like ever, just in the air, like in an NFL game. I guess this won't like statistically count because it's preseason, but like in the air. I don't think I've ever charted a 71-yard punt in the air. Back to when we did it. Because, like, one, you usually don't get that opportunity to kick it that far. That's crazy. Hold on, I got to look this up. Furthest. Is this a... The longest punt was 98 yards. Okay, but that wasn't in the air, though. Yeah, I don't know, man. This one says there's an 80-yard punt. All right, but that was incredible. Okay.
Get a win today.
Yeah. And I hope they brought the sunscreen because it is hot, blazing out there. But I will say this: the Honolulu blue.
Honestly, all of our
in the sea of red.
Special teamers throw pretty well. Bates throws a pretty football, man.
Uniform combinations to look
Jake
forward
Bates can do some trick plays.
This year, got the black uniforms coming back.
Got the 5-man front out there.
It's gonna be sick. Oladokin still in a quarterback for the Chiefs. Goes to the air. It is caught.
There though.
Like I said,
you can definitely feel the drop.
It's a good time to be a Lions player and fan. I mean, the uniforms, we didn't have very many options. We had pretty much the gray pants, and that was about it. White, blue jerseys, and now they have so many combinations.
How hot is this?
There's the black.
Yeah, they don't look too happy to be sitting.
Probably attracting heat though, but hey, you fight through it when you're a loyal fan. We got a lot of loyal fans.
Still handling business out there.
Oladokin will roll out, goes to Remigio with a big kick return earlier in the game. Speaking of loyal fans, 2024 Detroit Lions season tickets have officially sold out. The Lions are now.
They must be forced to show this like over and over. Where's Ian Book? Ah, that's a good point. Where is Ian Book? See, they started playing Mahomes. They started feeling themselves. They didn't think they needed to see Ian Book. Looks like Ian Book did well last week, too.
There's some hard lists to make your way onto this year. Lions fans of different generations.
15,000 folks on the wait list.
15,000?
Best fans in the NFL. No doubt about it.
O'Connor in the interior with Chris Smith now. Bring 4 again. Uku got some late there. Oh, wow. Right over the top of Gilmore's hands. Big first down. Breaks a tackle. Gilmore's trying to chase him down. Cornell Powell was going to score a touchdown. Oh, man. That was just over his head.
Gosh. So the coverage here was so close. It was so close to being really good. And cornerbacks are
right underneath that, man.
Take a chance, but you got to be punctual with your chance. Right here, he goes for the undercut.
Oh, he tried to undercut. He got in front of him, bro. It's a good ball, man, because if that ball's inside, he's making a play on it.
Big and powerful.
It's a good ball.
Good job by Gilmore trying
I respect him getting back into it like he did, too.
Down to try to get the ball out.
He tried to get back into it, man.
That just can't happen. You got to know when to take your chances.
Where was our help, though, in the back end? Like, bro, I need to see that again. Where was our safeties?
Extra point is through.
Who is Jake Funk?
8-point game.
He was I think at one point he was I know he was with the Rams, though.
But the Lions give up
the weird thing is that I think Funk's did actually a pretty good job, too. Like, he hasn't stood out to the point where I think he could actually make the team. But, you know, I feel like he's done a solid job. When did he join the team? Oh, that's a good question. I think he joined it. Was he a futures signing? He joined it a while back. I'm pretty sure he joined it a while back. He may have been a futures signing by the Lions. He signed like shortly after the season, I think. Yeah, man. I want to see a replay of that. And they kicked the extra point, so they kept us in the game. Can still win this thing. That's tough. That's a tough one. Yeah, that's facts. I mean, Kennedy made it that one year. Kennedy made it the year with Perriman and Tyrell Williams. He made it that year. As like receiver 6, I think. But yeah, no, I mean, he definitely does. It feels like he does. And honestly, he's done his job. Like, he's done his job. We look bad? I don't know. You got to be more specific, man. You got to, like, what looks bad? It's preseason. We can't. Yeah, I'm curious about receiver 2, man. How many do we actually keep? At this point, man, I don't know how you separate some of these guys. Unless you're just looking for a certain body type. Unless you're just looking for like a certain body type, man, we're just going to keep him because he kind of fits this role. Because Isaiah Williams, to me, has separated himself the most. I think if you just take what a guy's done. Oh, snap. You just take what a guy's done. Maybe Isaiah Williams is probably the leader. Kennedy's probably second, though. And then a guy like Alexander, too. I mean, they should be here for a reason. They shouldn't just be here to be here. But a guy like Alexander, too. I'll keep my eye on him, man. Alexander feels like it doesn't feel like he can separate all the time. Like he can definitely get pressed up and kind of taken out of the play. But there's other times where it feels like, man, he can get open a little bit. He's got a little bit more he's got a little more juice than some of our other receivers to getting open.
For highlights and analysis after the game.
Bro, they got to stop with this. This is crazy. All right, here we go.
Tom Kennedy and Caden Davis back to return this kickoff from Louis Reese-Zametz. Former rugby player turned football
player. Let's let
player.
Caden get it, man. Because Caden's been the guy the whole time.
This Kansas City roster.
I know Caden can get open. It just feels like he's not getting enough opportunities.
So this will be brought
They may have to make
to
a decision based on what they've done in practice. Based on who they've liked the most in practice. And to be honest, based on that, to me, I think Caden Davis is near the top.
We're speaking about the defense here.
If you went based on practice, I think Caden Davis is
for
up
the
there.
defense, and I'm sure
Isaiah Williams
AG will point it out.
It's been kind of back and
once
forth.
They get into the film room.
And I think he showed up from what I've seen in scrimmages, but it may be way more based on just how they feel about them coming out of practice than
really
simply
any given moment. Top five.
Like that could maybe sprinkle and add to it. Like, oh, he did perform well in this game, or he showed us this.
You don't need to play too
aggressive. These could be a lot more decisions or stuff that we don't see.
You bend, but don't break, because you know your offense can put up.
Now they got Jalen Calhoun out there. You just got Isaiah Williams out there.
You're probably
Traquan Smith. I don't think we're talking about Traquan Smith.
The opposition,
so
that is.
See him
They've got Funk
start off with a run. That one is
here.
blown
Good
up.
Stiff arm
Funk
to
breaks
the
the
initial tackle.
Spins forward,
couldn't get out of the second one, though.
The backside of that zone play. They got
so you look at the receivers right now. You got supporting Hendon Hooker, Isaiah Williams, Jalen Calhoun, Traquan Smith getting some reps in there as well. See who can make a big play. Caden Davis made a big play earlier in the game. Dan Campbell went into the week saying we're in dire need of someone to step up in that wide receiver production that Josh Reynolds leads going to Denver. We've seen a couple of different guys step up today. Hooker's been playing this second half, goes over the middle and has a completion. It's a good one, a productive one that could be a first down. He's able to find Funk, who has his second catch of the day.
Funk will be a sneaky guy to get back on the practice squad, man. Like at some point we needed Funk. I think I feel pretty good about it. I feel similar to how I feel with like when
looking nice.
Kennedy's in there.
For Hendon Hooker, he looks
I feel like that with him at running. He's gonna do his job. He'll be solid. He'll be solid. Also, I gotta get this one.
He's looking comfortable again here. Very
good pocket, wide open. Isaiah Williams, wide open. Run after catch, 30. Bouncing around to the 22. Dude, hey, that's twice. These guys gotten wide open.
Gosh, he's so fun.
Their two biggest plays. These dudes are wide open.
He's so fun to watch.
Oh shoot!
Climate. End of story.
My bad. Oh, I missed the reap, dog. I don't even know what happened.
Bust one out and take it for 6.
That's frustrating.
My heart rate goes up every single time I see him open and getting the ball. I just don't even know what to do with myself sometimes.
He puts you on the edge of your seat.
Yes.
I love your love.
On the move with 7.5 to play.
6 catches, 71 yards today for Isaiah Williams. Hendon Hooker, 10 of 13, 124 yards through the air. Both players have had themselves a day. Hooker comfortable again.
Good pocket.
Complete to Calhoun.
Jalen Calhoun with the first down to the 10. Beautiful pocket, man. O-line's gotten better.
Note that the offensive line
kind of feels similar to last week too, where the pass protection kind of settled in a little bit more as the game went on.
Eyes out
Fortunately,
to the right.
probably who they're going
he scans the field, finds
but
open
Manu and
zone.
Calhoun better.
Secures the catch, turns upfield.
Great pass throw, got to number 3.
By the Lions offense. The rhythm, they found a rhythm.
Can you score here and then save all your timeouts? Could be big when you think about the final stretch of this game. And hopefully 6 points on the board. Hooker engineering a fantastic
split zone look. Funk
back up the gut.
Maybe 2. Wow, they get an awful spot.
You got plenty of time.
Yo, what is that spot, though, to be real? That spot was garbage, yo. Like, it's really no different. We were getting 82 yards. I may have moved him like a half a yard. I think he was looking at the wrong player.
Defensively, they've had methodical.
Unless I was looking at the wrong player. That spot looked crazy.
They've had the quick strikes like we saw Kaden Davis on the 61-yard play earlier in the game. But Hooker looking really comfortable today.
One's on the move now. Another hand off the front. Tries to bounce it outside. Gets a yard. Now it's 3rd and goal from the 7.
Bozeman made the tackle. Swayze Bowman, the undrafted
7. This is definitely 4 down territory, man. Hey, Campbell's stressing, though. Campbell's stressing. Hey, he's stressing, bro.
The field shrinks. Guys start playing spots. The goal
he is not feeling that run game every time we get into the red zone, bro.
Really particular.
That thing is going nowhere.
You have to get to your reads quickly and understand what they're trying to do to you. It's hard to score in the low red.
Maybe because he bounced that immediately. They're going to throw it here. Hooker's got all day in the pocket. Now he takes off, gets to the edge, touchdown. Come on, man. That pocket looks incredible, though.
That's where he separates himself. He can take off at any moment, and he did not want to run there. He didn't want to run. He went through his read. He was comfortable. He was protected.
Look how comfy that is, bro. That is a beautiful pocket, bro. Who's my man? Was that Jake Burton that dropped his man on the ground?
He's slippery. That's a whole new dynamic.
That's what I'm talking about, O-line. Way to step up, bro. Hey, I know we're playing the 3rd team probably now. All right, but at some point, let's get this thing rolling a little bit. It looks beautiful, man. This whole drive, he's been incredibly comfy. There's been like no pressure this entire drive. Lions go I for it. There's the play fake. They're going to look for the throwback. Oh, it's not there. Oh, no. Hooker trying to stay alive. Where was the... And he's sacked. You knew it was coming. I don't know where our receiver was.
They pull within 2 and keep on.
He fall down. Was there confusion? What happened?
So Hooker utilizing his legs on the 7-yard carry.
I think that was Clemens doing work at guard.
Lions look for a big stop next.
One more coming. I'm with it. Let's walk it off. We can walk it off with the field goal now. I'm good with that too. All they have on NFL Plus is Kelsey's interview. Oh man, they did you dirty. That's all they have on there? There should be live games on there. Like the Browns game should be on there. Or are you talking about the NFL Network? Yeah, man. I say I'll give a clap for that offensive line. Hooker obviously settled in. Hooker's look great today. Looks like a 3rd-round pick. Looks like the guy that's going to be the future, which is beautiful. Very happy about that. It was just a matter of time, to be honest. But backup offensive line settled in, and that was the first time today that a whole drive had looked comfy. Now, the only thing that didn't look good on that drive, well, the run blocking. To be honest, the run blocking, because we had the outside zone, which went for nothing. Got a couple shut down when we got inside the 10, but I don't know if that was more so on the running back or up front. But the pass pro looked good. And it felt good because it picked up off of last week where the interior pass pro looked really good. And the tackles settled in a little bit. Like the tackles held their own a little bit there, which has not been the case all preseason. To be honest, they held their own a little bit. Like last drive ended because, Manu had it early and then he kind of lost it late. We got sacked. Handled business. And for whatever reason, maybe it's the timing. The flip side could be the coverage for the 3rd team, Kansas City, is just breaking down because the 2 biggest plays that we've had with Hooker in have been 2 guys. Well, they've really had 3 guys wide open. We missed the first one of Fountain. Maurice Alexander was open on a deep crosser. Isaiah Williams was wide open on that deep crosser. Like the 2 big plays, 2 of the 3rd one that should have been wide open. So they probably broken down in coverage. Could be great timing by the offense too. I'll give them some credit for that. Could also be that the defense is like, okay, we don't know how to handle this, and they're giving up big plays. But they're taking advantage of it, and that's good.
Something sneaky here, doing onside.
Just looking at it from both sides.
Do that unless you
from a live watch. Look at both sides. I know Dave Phipps fired up, dog. Their kick coverage has been awful. He's fired up.
Learning new things. Nobody can move until it's touched by the returner or it hits the grounds. Chiefs will opt to
Taking it out from
return
the end
this,
zone.
bringing it out. And it is Brooks.
Okay, they're on that one.
Rolls around. Flag goes
25
flying
still.
behind the play there.
Definitely going to watch highlights. Sounds good.
Return, holding.
Ooh.
TV team number 49.
Oh, yeah, we're winning this
Penalty. First down,
Hey,
Kansas City.
I've said it a few times, man, but I really believe it right
That
now.
last
We're
scoring
winning this
drive, it was a
football
long
game.
one, and it's
We're
brought
winning
to
this
you,
game.
as always, by Pure Auto Insurance. 7 plays, 70 yards before the Hendon Hooker touchdown scamper after that.
I feel like that's fair, though. I feel like that's fair, though, to say that
that's what he can do. And he maybe even
their two biggest plays have been wide open. Probably shouldn't happen in the back end. And the one that we missed was wide open. Probably shouldn't have happened in the back
Jason.
end.
And what is
I'm
amazing
picturing
about
like they
it
were
is
like
that
some sort of cover 3 and that the safety got pulled out and they crossed it, kind of like what happened to us.
He wanted to be a passer first.
But I think that's fair.
On the
That's
2-point
what's
conversion,
happened.
he just needs to
But that
listen
happens
to
to
the
starters too.
internal
We've seen that.
clock
Like we do that to teams in
and
the
extend
regular
that
season.
play if you can.
It just they've executed on that.
in it,
And I thought
QB
Manu was better to finish that
Notre
drive. His
Dame
pass pro I
fighting
think is look better, but the
will
bar was
dump it
really low.
off.
It's not to say he's look good.
And a good
It just
hit.
say he's better than last
That
week.
was
Both
both
plan
plays
is
coming up. Again, a guy
both
who
plan
was
look like
signed
Reggie Ragland out there
earlier
playing
this
linebacker,
week,
man.
making
That's
the
who he's
play.
making me think of.
Ian Book, Notre Dame product.
One of your fellow Irish. He played against Michigan in college. Actually played against Donovan Peoples-Jones
Yep.
in one of those Michigan versus Notre Dame games.
No,
Just gonna
hey,
assume
both
that
plan
Notre
look like
Dame
straight Reggie Ragland
won
playing
that game, of
linebacker, man.
course.
That dude just throwing.
They did not.
He's just fired up.
DPJ has the bragging rights from that one.
All right.
You got your bragging rights from a couple back in the day, though. Against Michigan and Michigan State.
Second down and 6.
Great rivalry.
We miss it.
Oh, there's a Let's Go Lions chant going on. What? We see you.
The book gets pressured.
Oh.
Lions need a stop. Stephen Gilmore
Open to
makes the
this zone hole.
tackle.
Up
Baylor
with the
Cup,
first down.
the catch under 5
I saw
to go
Ugu with the
in
long
this
arm.
fourth.
I was like,
Both
oh, he's about to
teams
get there.
with all 3
Ugu's
of
about to
their
do some
timeouts.
work.
That was a gain of
And
11 to move the chains. Fresh set of downs.
Kansas City is looking to get into a 4-minute offense.
Maybe
And what
Glenn's trying to
essentially
work the
that
zone.
is keep the
He's
clock
like, you guys got to
running,
work your responsibilities because
running the
last
ball
week
effectively.
y'all gave up
And one of the
well,
most
that was
important
actually the
things is
first team.
stay in bounds.
We got to
And
dial
so
this in. We need to
conversely,
make sure that we're communicating properly. We're playing fast and
Lions
zone,
need to keep
right?
them
Not
in
just straight
bounds,
man. But the
or
flip
get
side,
them out
part
of
is like, yo,
bounds
let's just play some man cover.
and make them throw
Let's
the
see them
ball,
get
get some
open. I know we got
incompletions.
Strickland in the slot, but let's see it. There's the handoff, cut back. Oh
There's
my
a
gosh!
right side, another big collision.
Yo,
Right in the midst of that. Lauren
was that Strickland?
Lauren
Dog, that may have been the
that
nastiest
safety
tackle I've
position.
seen, bro. Holy, dude. No, please give us a replay on that one.
Kansas City's just taking their precious
Dude,
time.
they got to have a replay of that one. That was
Lions still have
tough.
all through their timeouts, so they're just relying on a big stop.
Yo, did y'all
The
see?
defense gives them a decent amount of time.
I think that was
and let
it.
Hendon Hooker
He
do his
absolutely
thing.
lit that guy
First
up.
regular
All right,
season
second and 9.
game last year against the
Have you
Chiefs.
seen
Came down to
much of him go?
defensive
Not really. I haven't
stops
noticed him
and
much
winning
here
it
live.
in the final
And now we got a
stretch.
timeout
Won
with
that one
3:19 to play
21
second and
20.
9.
You got
Dog, they got to replay that one, dude. All right, let's put this over. Okay. Okay, Chad, we got to kind of scoot when we're moving here. Oh, my foot's coming up. All right. Something to get used to, man. That was Martin? Okay, maybe it was
thinking
Martin.
man
Whoever it
coverage
was,
based
bro,
off
someone
seeing
lit that dude up. Was that
running
not?
back and the
Okay.
defender come in.
Ugu
we
pressured
could've
around
showed
the
that
edge.
one. Oh, there's a flag.
Might
They
be a
might have
free
been
play.
offside.
Montreal Washington went up. Made
Not on the
catch in
sideline,
one-on-one
Strickland.
coverage,
They're gonna say
but
he's
I
out of
believe
bounds.
They're saying it was made out of bounds. Lauren Strickland was back
I'm gonna
on
put
the
that down. It's
coverage. It was
Martin.
definitely out of bounds.
That was tough. I
That
want to
had
bring that
free
one up. I
play
don't think
written
I'll
all
clip
over it.
Yeah,
That was
I
tough.
just knew.
What up,
when
Brandon?
Ian
How you doing,
Book
Brandon?
Just threw it up. Didn't look at coverage. He knew that the Lions had jumped off.
See, okay, that actually makes sense.
There are fouls by both teams. They will
Ooh, offsetting.
Illegal formation.
Played yourself. Illegal
Offense
formation.
number 75 was at the end of the line. Offside. Defense number 45. Offsetting fouls.
Okay, we played
Second
ourselves
down.
too. That's cool. That's cool.
All right, so as
They
we
got
heard there
Ugu
from Lane
offside, too.
Clark, penalties offset.
The old ball coach in disbelief.
Down to 9 again.
Lock at 3-14. Speaking of the coaches in this one, we got some good
Cornelius,
ones.
we see you. What's up, man?
Dan Campbell just was oozing respect.
Jay Mommy's in the building. All right, second and 9.
With him yesterday.
Come on, D. Let's get one last crack at
Big
this.
smile on Dan Campbell's face. He loves the game of football so much. Lives it, loves it, breathes it. And you know inside there, he wants this win.
I can see it because last week was like some good, some bad.
Offense up.
I want to see more consistency here.
2nd and 9 here.
Maybe we can give us some heat from the interior with Chris Smith. Then a lot of the same front. Oh, lost the snap. Ball's out. I think the Lions are on it. I think we got on that. No, we did not. We didn't.
A couple of times there, he did.
Oh, man. Okay.
With a ton of effort.
Ooh. That dog in you. Bro, we called a timeout there.
The center
Man, okay, he got the ball. He got to corral that thing back in. 3rd and long now. Chat, so if we get a stop, does that mean that we're going to see
Kansas City's very lucky to get the ball back here.
Guy's name is Jake Fromm. Are we going to see Jake Fromm lead the way? Jake Fromm's bringing us home.
Would already been in Jake Bates territory.
I'm here for it, man.
To, at bare minimum, put him in front. But they do lose 6, so it's back to 3rd and 16.
Bro, one more stop, man. One more stop. This is where we've been living today, though.
Let's now take a look at our player of the game.
Fairness, man. This is where we've been living.
Make it count. He was huge on that drive at the tail end of the 2nd quarter. The rookie out of Utah, his best game of this preseason, this young preseason so far.
They try to set up a screen, and the ball's out again. Pascal strips it. Lions pick it up at the 6. Oh, my goodness. Ball plan recovers the fumble. Oh, snap. A strip sack on a screen is crazy. Playing with fire. Lions take over at the 6.
Nowhere to go.
Hey, good for Josh Pascal, man. Good for Pascal, bro.
I'm going to let my buddy get it. What a play. Timely play.
Dude, that's beautiful. That is beautiful.
The effort is never going to be questioned in this organization.
How about that, man? Lions knocking on the door now. This is where you got to show we can run this thing in. Because field goal's cool. Let's run this thing in.
So
E-Fog's in the building. I see. What's up, E-Fog?
This Lions offense comes back out after Beauplan recovers. Pascal knocked
All right, Hooker's in under center.
Hendon Hooker
Funk in the backfield.
7 yards the last time they were down here.
Motion over Alexander. This might be a pass play. Give me the vibe from the pass play. Oh, it's a handoff to Funk. There's the cut. Up to the 3.
Inside of the 5. Down to mark him at the 4.
Pascal's been in for a minute, to be fair. Pretty sure Pascal's been in for a while. But I'll take it, man. That's it, right? Like, Pascal ain't going to be the flashy guy. But you know he's engaged. You know dude's engaged.
Hungry for, albeit a preseason win, would be another win at Arrowhead after the regular season opener last year. It started the journey.
3. Another handoff to Funk. Ooh, he probably could have kept that one. Right back to the line.
That's going to bring up the 3rd and
he may have been able to pull that one. Seen it live. Maybe not. I thought he was able to pull that, maybe. It might take us to the 2-minute warning. No, we got a timeout.
I'm all for trying to score the touchdown here, but I think it's more important.
Kansas City, 2 seconds to half. It'll be 30 seconds in late. Clock operator.
Chad, what do y'all think? Do you think if they don't score on this next play, they kick the field goal or they go for it?
I am trying not to leave much time on the clock.
What do you guys think they would do? What do you think Dan Campbell would do?
And they have one.
I would think he'd take the field goal,
but they still have the.
Because they had their opportunity and they just didn't do it.
If whatever I'm doing, I'm trying to.
You never know with Dan.
Throw or run to get the clock down, or make them burn that last timeout. I would kick my field goal.
All right, here we go.
And then.
Lions back to the line. Come out in the gun. Offset left. Bam Knights to his left. Parker Hesse in motion. They got 2 receivers stacked up outright. Jalen Calhoun in the slot to the left. We're going to hand it. Oh, it's a zone read and the ball's out. Knight was on it, but I don't know if he got it back.
Who's at the bottom of this pile?
Field goal, touchdown.
It was right off the
Now
handoff.
hopefully we have the football.
The exchange just was not clean. And the Lions are hoping this isn't their second fumble of the day, recovered by the opponent.
Chiefs saying they got it.
Chiefs think they have
day.
And the Chiefs do. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
That's tough.
That is a heartbreaker.
I'm in disbelief, too. Oh, man.
Chiefs take over, man.
That was never clean. That just was never clean. I think.
High snap. Bobbled it, giving it to him. Didn't really like ride the handoff, man. He kind of just set it on his chest.
Expecting that ball to be put in a pocket. He's not looking at the ball. He's looking at his read, expecting the quarterback to put it in there perfectly, and then you go. It's just
now the Lions defense needs to make another stop.
And this is something that I know for a fact that they work on every single day.
Pin back at their own 6.
So let's see if they end up calling a timeout after this play, because this game is not over.
No.
Again, you've got your 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning.
Okay, and they got 2
You're
timeouts,
only down
2-minute warning.
And the Chiefs are
that is like a very
here. I mean, you could still get this
back. It's a heartbreaking play. Hey, I'm glad this wasn't regular season,
you could say realistically with a minute 45, if
I
you can get a couple of quick stops, maybe the Chiefs try to keep it on the ground and get out from their own 5-ish yard line
Hey, that's
here.
what I'm saying, Eric.
But there's still opportunity at hand with time left and timeouts left for the Lions.
1,000%. And we hate that it has to be this way. It's almost like a
you still got the Let's Go Lions chance, though.
Even commercial. You just
after that.
hit the button and you get some dramatics happening. But you got the 2-minute warning.
We know we're going to see the
2
run.
timeouts. Just get 3 stops.
How about Broderick Martin with the push off the line? And it's shut down for a tackle for loss. Both landed Strickland.
Continues to have
get in.
Excellent game.
And how about Martin there? That one you felt Martin.
Timeout. Detroit. They're second in the half. Be 30 seconds left.
Hey, goal play is definitely an energy guy.
If they would take
Lions used their first timeout, love the 2-minute warning, or the second timeout.
There's the timeout. So now you're thinking maybe can we get this back with a minute 50? You got the 2-minute warning coming up.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Absolutely, it's possible.
That's a tough one.
100%. And if
hey, but sometimes
lucky,
like
it's like, hey, you might be able to hang on to one of those timeouts if they throw the ball into incompletion. I don't.
Like you almost need to have that consequence so you make sure that doesn't happen.
If I were Kansas City Chiefs.
Because we saw this last preseason, didn't we? I don't remember who it was, but I think we fumbled last preseason similar too. They got Betts out here at linebacker. He's standing off ball right now. They're stacking it up personnel-wise. There's a design rollout. Broderick Martin gives some push, and he's going to throw it away. Good coverage that time.
And, of course, the clock will stop there. And
I believe that was Garnes.
The 2-minute warning coming up. It was Garnes on the coverage.
Yeah, Garnes,
and you didn't have to burn your timeout. Now, this was a high percentage play that they were trying to run, but the Lions, they understand. They you know, these guys have been in practice, and they know that
third down.
They're going to do rubs and try to do little special plays, and they were ready for it. They switched it off.
Yeah, we definitely did this last year, too. I think it may have been like Blau or something.
Best thing
like he
that
fumbled it, but it was on our own side of the football.
And get to the
on our own side of the field, he like fumbled it as we were moving the ball.
Backfield here. Now Lewis
all right, 3rd and 11, 2:04 to play. Lions got 1 timeout left. They need to get off the field right here.
They will throw it.
And they quickly get it out one-on-one on the sideline. High, incomplete. Gilmore, good coverage. We hit the 2-minute warning. Lions get 3 out.
The 2-minute warning. So, boy, I mean, that was just a dream scenario for the Lions defense.
Hey, this could actually work out better, man. We might give it back to him with no time on the clock and get to see if Bates can knock off a real walk-off kick. Because you know this punt's about to be tough. Like, I'm thinking of the field position, be like, oh, we're gonna have great field position. But, man, maybe not. You know, to be honest, he might boot this thing. We may not have great field position here. So we might have to actually work for this. By the way, though, this might be our last commercial break for this game, man. So make sure you click that top link or be there live post-game. And also, make sure you click the top link in the description, man. Shout out to BetUS, our partner for today's video and for this NFL season, man. If you deposit sorry, I messed it up. You get a 125% deposit match on your first 3 deposits with a 10% gambler's insurance, man. So let's go check out their website here from Mike Vick.
Michael Vick here at BetUS.com. Get it all. Huge bonuses, great odds, a race book, live in-game betting, and a casino. BetUS, my online sports book and casino.
All right, we're back. We're back for what's going to be a fun ending. I'm excited for this. How about this, man, for a preseason game? It's been a good preseason game. Shout out to everybody that's here, man. It's a little bit weird. Apologize for all the weird movement, man. My leg is just like not enjoying this. But we're making it work, man. It's good to be back. And hopefully we'll be back, with more content this week. That's the plan. I know this last week was weird. I don't know that we'll get anything out today or tomorrow, to be honest with you. But I'm hoping by like Monday we can start getting some stuff out again. Definitely want to do a rewatch of this one. Probably a full breakdown on Hooker this week. We'll probably have to do it because he has more reps. So we'll probably do that. So Hooker's probably on the schedule. We may do another stock watch, but if not, planning for Hooker and, man, I don't know, probably the offensive line. Like, I think that's the other battle that's super interesting. And to see them kind of settle in a little bit, this might be a good time to Giovanni Manu, see what he's doing, Colby Sorsdal, see if he improved after what I thought was a disaster last week. Letting them play, that means players are getting away with stuff. Letting them play. Now, that punter is crazy, bro. He's about to boom it. But, yeah, I think those are the two things, man. I think from today. Like, we could definitely look at Vaki, but we already know what Vaki's about. You know what I mean? So we don't even need to do that. But I think the Hooker one will be really good this week. And that'll probably be the first thing I try to get out is Hendon Hooker video. Also, at some point, I want to do a show with Easy this week. I just don't know when that'll be. So stay tuned for that. How'd you mess up your leg? I messed up playing basketball, man. It's weird, too, because, like, I've never had something like this. I was just in the air, and when I landed, when I landed, it just buckled. Like, all my weight was on the leg, but I've landed weird before. But I think it was that I was going up in the air, and I got kind of, like, shoved. So I don't think I was, like, as balanced when I landed. I think I was just, like, completely out of balance when I landed. I was so focused on shooting the ball.
And by the way, you got to snap this ball to get it to the punter.
Arises average 44 yards.
There's
stay
the punt.
On punts.
Okay, this actually isn't that crazy. Caught at the 43. Here comes Isaiah Williams. Makes a guy miss. Oh, Isaiah Williams. Through. Isaiah Williams bounces outside. Stays on his feet. Williams. 45-40. Oh, my goodness. Williams to the 38. Isaiah Williams said, give me that job, dog. He said, give me that job, dog. Put him in field goal range immediately. That was pretty. That was pretty. He was working.
The balance.
After the fumble, bro, like that was nasty.
Tackle after tackle. Bring a spark.
Pretty return, man.
Oh, no. He limps off a little bit. We hope it's something minor.
Oh, boy, now he's injured.
This 22-yard return.
He set us up. Now it's up to Maurice Alexander, Tom Kennedy, Calhoun at receiver, Jake Funk at running back, and Hendon Hooker to try to bring it home. Sean McEwen at tight end. There's the RPO screen. Hand off to Kennedy. Slips through tackle. Kennedy got a first down. Driving up to the 24. All right, Tom Kennedy. Hey, we got a timeout, too, immediately. Kansas City used it. Is it just me, or does Kennedy feel like he's got a little more juice this year? Like a little more after the catch. I don't know. I feel like there's a little bit more. A little bit more there than in years past. I don't know. He's definitely done his job, though. He did, bro, for real. He said, give me that punt returner, bro. I'm making this team. I'm making this team some way. Because to me, even you do now, especially on punt team, like, it still could give you a not at kick return, too. Like, I still could consider for that, too. They're showing Jake Bates kicking field goals right now. But we don't even need to worry about that. We're about to go score a touchdown. Hey, Tom Kennedy's crazy every preseason, dog, for real. He goes to work every preseason.
If he puts Detroit in front today, it could be a heroic moment. But we'll see before that.
You would think, man, he's been through it, man. He just shows up, he's ready to go. And Hooker with the handoff to Funk, going to run this clock. Oh, nice run by Funk. Slips through his tackle, got about 5. Jake Funk's looked pretty good today.
90 seconds to go in the fourth. One timeout left.
Clock's running now. Lions going to try to run it out. Oh, yeah, they're going to lead this on Jake Bates. They're going to let this clock run. I think Hooker's going to burn a timeout here, and Jake Bates is going to get a shot. So while Hooker does that, I'm going to switch to my other camera real quick, so stay tuned. I'm just going to switch over. Can I switch over right now? You know what? I'm not going to switch over right now because it's going to take me a second to get up, so I'm not even going to mess with that. I'll do that at the end of the game. When we switch over to Bleacher Report.
Pass depending on what he likes, and right now they're just going to kneel it.
Oh, we're going to take a knee.
Yep.
Oh, I'm wrong. We're taking a knee. We want to see Bates do it.
Wind the clock down.
All right.
And Mr. Bates,
what Campbell said that we wanted to put him in as many pressure situations as we could.
Jake Bates
Is this their chance to do it?
At MetLife.
We're going to get a walk-off.
55 earlier today. has hit some bombs from 60
Look at this.
plus in
They
camp.
favored the Chiefs by
Gave them
9. The
62
disrespect is
warm-ups today.
crazy. We're about to lose, dog.
Former all-district soccer player.
This got to be the toughest thing as a kicker, bro, because you already know what time it is. Like, it's not one of these things where it's like, oh, they didn't get it. Okay, you got to go kick. It's like, no, we're going to sit here and you're going to wait. There's no choose clock button. You're going to wait for this clock to run down because you will be kicking this field goal. Hooker's going to try to run some clock here. Well, actually, he's going to line it up for Bates on the left hash.
Which is clearly where Bates wants
lost a couple yards, man.
Where he feels
bro, I'm nervous for him, dog. He's done his thing, so it's cool either way. But, like, if I was a kicker right now, oh, my goodness, man, I'd be sweating.
Another 30 seconds.
I know this is a preseason game, and it doesn't go against your wins or losses, but this is huge for your confidence.
Here we go, 2 seconds on the clock. Lions down 2. A missed extra point early led to a 2-point attempt, which was not converted. So we've lost a couple points there. So now to make up those points
because you're going to have several
and win the game, Jake Bates is back on the field.
Make a clutch kick, and it's getting loud.
43 yards.
It's getting loud. Can he respond to the pressure?
This is crazy. It's a preseason game, and I'm nervous. No timeouts either side. This is going to be it. Oh, he's straight on. That wasn't even left hash. He's straight on here. I don't know how that happened. Kick is up. Oh, he just buried that. He buried that. Kick is good. Lions win it 24-23.
And the game winner in KC.
Disgusting. Hey, I don't know why that wasn't on the left hash. No jump.
I mean, he was so comfortable there.
I was shaking, man.
And the Lions don't look surprised that he made it. So they have confidence in this young man. It's a heck of a job.
Man, I appreciate y'all
him stepping in there, clutching it up.
Click that top link. We're going to move the
It's his job
right now.
and he's not losing it right now.
Join me. Let's talk about this game. Click that top link. I'll see y'all over there, man. Appreciate y'all joining.
On the big stage in the comeback win today for the Lions.